I'm in the spot, I'm in the bar, I'm trying to get a beer. $2.50 Bud Light, I ain't paying that shit here. I walk over to the lady, she said, you look hot. I said, I'm a working man, give me cold shot. She said, you ain't no hot boy, and you can be replaced. I said, you ain't seen nothing through that shot glass in her face. I drink while I'm driving, I'm living till the end. I'm swerving left, I'm swerving right, I'm making every bend. I'm looking mean, I'm wearing green, got a backwards hat. I'm getting wet, I'm getting wild, and you can't fuck with that. Try to find me because I'm bald. You might have hair, but you got no balls. You live in a trash can outside your house, and I mistook you for a girl.
Oh, are they, Al? Are they?
Oh
yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. All right, so we are live. So we are live because it's an every other Tuesday in Delaware County. Jesus H. Christ, what a loud ringtone. Calm your tits. Calm your tits. So we've got a good old throwback episode where we're just going to do some topics today. Delco's finally given us enough to talk about. We don't have to make up silly little brackets and, the good old stuff. So, Al, tell us about our sponsors real quick.
All right, real quick, guys, we want to thank Vegas Vapes for being one of our awesome sponsors. Check them at vegasvapes.com. Find them at Bryn Mawr, Folsom, Trapp, and Upper Darby on Facebook, Googler, and the Snappers.
It's more fucking geriatric every time.
He's on the
Googler and the Snapper chat.
They're also on the Instagrammers.
You can find them on the web.
But apparently it's on the computers, too, now, at their online store at vegasvapes.com.
You can find those at the library if you ask Gladys, right?
Are you gonna keep interrupting?
I know you told me to stop talking over the ads.
Yes, thank you.
Are these the ads?
These are the ads.
Oh, all right.
Don't forget, check them out at vegasvapes.com. You can do pickup as well as delivery. They have everything you need at Vegas Vapes.
Jim, tell us about their VIP special.
10%.
It's like it's cool and like they got vapes and like gummies and like awesome.
Delta 8.
I love using that cricket sound for a Jim. Guys, don't forget, get your delicious beer at Kenwood. That's right, go to kenwoodbeer.com. Click on the old Kenny tracker and find out where you can get your Kenwood beer.
So nurturing breast milk of beers.
From the tits.
And where the tits are, you can get them at Dolan's Bar. They have that
Titty City.
I don't even know where to go with that. The most Delco bar still holding that moniker. 24 East Sellers Avenue.
They've got a new special now too. It's a shot of Delco Red and a communion wafer, and they call it the next supper. I'm not fucking joking. You will hear about it by the end of the night.
All right. You will hear about it. And don't forget Delco's favorite jerky, Fat Cow Jerky. Utterly perfect jerky. Jalapeno garlic, honey bourbon, honey habanero, black pepper garlic, teriyaki, pickle, ghost, and so much more. Actually, we have the maple breakfast,
the Reaper,
and the mango habanero, which is also very good too. Check them out over at fatcowjerky.com or go on Facebook and Instagram. You can also get on there, and they'll get it to you no matter how you need to get it.
Dude, they're good.
Breakfast Maples is my favorite.
It is amazing. And guys, we're going to talk about Delco Day at one point in the show because it is coming up. I mean, it's
oh my goodness, it's here.
Right around the goddamn corner.
It's here. We ran out of time. What are we going to call? Is that what you're looking at?
No. You do your job.
Fine.
I'll do my job.
I get antsy.
Prop for a condom tonight.
I got antsy. So, Al, we're going to start out with a fucking a topic that is just irking the hell out of me in the last 24 hours.
Yeah, yes, this really did piss you off in some odd way.
Well, it's food related and it's fucking fraudulent. Do you recall the infamous Ridley incident with the Wendy's?
Yes.
With the taxation without representation.
The news.
If anyone doesn't know that, the Ridley Wendy's near Boeing was charging the city soda fee, and we got the bottom of that.
And we ate cheeseburgers.
Yeah, we ate two Baconators.
Well, we had to order it to make sure the tax was there
consistently.
Someone's just going to throw the food out.
Yeah, that'd be rude.
Yeah.
He's starving kids in Yaden.
Tanzania.
Yeah,
Tanzania.
easy, bro.
Easy, bro.
So in South Philly yesterday, they decided to try to break a Guinness Book of World Records by making the world's largest cheesesteak. Well, let me tell you something. The world's largest cheesesteak is the world's biggest lie. Yes, near Pat's and Gino's in tourist country. It was to celebrate the birthday of the owner of the Rim Cafe, which I've never fucking heard of in my life. Carrie, you used to live around there,
I used to
right?
live around there and I've
No
never-
one has ever heard of this place.
It's not a real place.
So I'm guessing it's new.
It's
maybe?
on 9th,
No, it's
9th
not
and
real.
Federal. No one has ever heard of it. Apparently, the owner, it's a lady named, but it's a guy. Tried to break another fucking thing by making like the strongest espresso, and it failed.
Wait, what's the lady name?
The name was like, it was like a
Terry
like
or something?
Stacy or something, but it was a he. No, you know, not like a transgender thing, just like this dude was like a boy named Sue kind of situation. We're woke. Don't cancel us. The goal was to create the world's largest cheesesteak. It was unofficially, we're hearing, but 500.
By the way, KGG is Yaden, and she did not take too kindly to your Yaden slight.
She's from Yaden.
Yeah.
She'll half like this episode. One website put it at 500 feet, one put it at 510, one put it at 600. They could have gone 610, been really cool, but you know they're South Philly, so they're super duper cool. So what it was it was 3 city blocks long, and it was literally just you grab your 12-inch hoagie roll, and you put your sloppy little fake bullshit meat in there. And possibly, I didn't even see cheese going in there. They were just like, "Oh, here's
Yeah,
like
let's
a
just
roast beef thing."
throw some dry meat on there.
Yeah.
We slapped some craft singles in there too, maybe.
And the participants were Pat's and Gino's, obviously, because they're going to get in on this. And then the other entrants were literally places that don't even make fucking cheesesteaks. They just wanted to get in there for like the publicity. So it's just completely flawed. And it was literally just like some nerdy weirdo with OCD just going like 12-inch cheesesteak, 12-inch cheesesteak, 12-inch cheesesteak, 12-inch cheesesteak with a gap, like maybe like a table, you know, the tables can skip for like the traffic to not slow it up. 12-inch cheesesteak, 12-inch cheesesteak. That's not the world's fucking longest cheesesteak. If that was a real thing, it would literally be any line that's ever exists. If you're in line for tickets to a fucking concert, that's not the world's longest person. You have to go human centipede and be sewn ass to mouth to be considered one thing.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
All right. So number one, Fat Cow Jerky's chiming in here saying the cheesesteak is like me adding up all my udders and stating my wang is 37 inches long.
Exactly.
I was gonna say the same thing.
Yeah.
In a gangbang,
So if you're
you don't add all the dicks together. It's got to be one giant dick to be the world's biggest dick.
Yeah, that's true. Well, let me ask you a question. Knowing that to find an oven and to bake one piece of bread 500 feet long.
That's the fucking challenge.
But would you take if they made bread that was maybe like 100 feet long, put that together and made one big cheesesteak? Because literally it wasn't.
yes, because that's what it would be.
Yeah, because literally they didn't just like they made a cheesesteak and like you said, sat them next to
Yeah.
each other.
It was like
They
hands
didn't
across
like make
America.
here's the meat, here's the cheese, like right across the whole thing.
It was hands across America of literally just like imagine like Acropolis Pizza and Paul Revere should all be like, we brought 3, add it on to it. Like, all right, just put it over there. It counts.
Well, I guess that means the economy's getting back, right? We can make 500 feet.
500 feet of terrible looking cheesesteak.
Oh, wow.
I'm dead serious. It was literally just like empty fucking like
Would you rather-
Wawa-esque roll, and they were just going out there with like spatulas going
Like,
like
Wawa.
Would you
terrible,
rather?
or
Would
really
you rather
wouldn't
eat a Wawa cheesesteak?
from the shit that I saw them making. Yeah, and you gotta remember, these are literally, it was like, I didn't even write down their names because I refused to give them business. It was like literally places I know that were just like shit bar that doesn't even serve food is getting in it to make their cheesesteaks. The vegan co-op is, you know, making their world famous fucking cheesesteak.
Vegan cheesesteak.
All right, well, Dolan's even said they could do it if you had a conveyor oven.
Right. So
I didn't think of that. So you have a conveyor oven, that would, like a pizza oven, like one of those.
I was
Yeah,
even
yeah,
thinking,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
Fucking instead of having there being separation between the bread, if they put a roll between the two to marry them,
could you
No,
use the
or
whiz
if
as a
you-
glue?
Yeah,
that's another thing
that-
too.
No,
or
we
if you were to
together,
get
yeah.
if you were to make big bread but cut it and then section that together, you're not even trying. You're like, all right, just order 100 rolls and just put them
Yeah,
next to
yeah.
each other. Some of them had gaps, like
Or
6
it was
wide.
like-
Hell,
listen.
I bought you a 32-ounce beer.
Can we drill a hole in it and make it?
If that happened, that would be a
If you have, so if we drill a hole through the bottom and duct tape,
But
it
it's not
together.
like, hey guys, here's my, it's a 32-ounce beer, right? Yeah, give us attention. We're patenting. No, they suck. They weren't even putting cheese on it, so it's not a fucking cheesesteak. Let's start with that.
It's a steak sandwich at that point.
Yeah, that's a Boston steak sandwich, you fucking tourist trap. It got me mad.
I
Sorry.
can tell you have a heart on like none other right now.
Did people eat this crap, or did they just do it?
Piggies. Knowing them, they probably didn't even give it to the homeless or some shit. They probably all took it home as souvenirs.
Or they probably threw it out. I'm like, fuck you, pores.
Yeah,
Human centipede the rolls with some pig intestine. That's Uncle Spiggy's.
that's a
idea.
real thing.
Yeah.
Literally anything to combine them, I would have like dealt with. Yeah, I don't know. Larry Krasner probably part of
Can
them
we
for the
look into?
crimes.
Can we? Can we look into making the world's longest scrapple sandwich?
We would need a lot of leftover pigs, but yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
I mean, technically it's a Delco food.
I mean,
Yeah.
can you slam pig?
Slam pig.
Yeah.
What do you think the record? There probably is no Scrapple record.
Look at
it's
us.
not
We
actually
all have
there
those
is.
Googler machines
They
in
used
front
to
of us.
have Scrapple Fest at
Yes.
the fucking electric factory that we
Yes.
used to go to when I was like really young, and it was fucking raunchy.
Scrapple
By the
soup.
way,
Yeah.
Kathy Gibson Gallagher wants to know: are you okay? Like she feels like you might hurt yourself over this.
Hurt myself. I'm gonna hurt half of South Philly for lying to me about food again.
And that's just with his boner he has right
Yeah.
We should go to Phillips after the show to fucking
Knock knock. Who's there? Justice.
now. David Justice.
Yeah. Detective David Justice of the Justice Department.
You're right, Dolan. He needs KGG's love. You need wait. I got 70 blocks of wild boar scrapple. That's fat cow jerky.
70 blocks.
Yeah, it's a lot of blocks.
We should get.
Well, you know what?
5 pound bricks.
It's kind of
1 pound.
squishy. I guess you could mesh that together.
Yeah, it's like, it's like wet sand.
Right.
We should get him to mesh it together and then have like an artist carve it out and have a statue of Holbrook in the scrapple. And we get Dan Wolf to fucking deep fry it.
I actually had some Holbrook in my mouth today.
That's true.
You couldn't cook scrapple on that conveyor belt.
Yeah, you could. It'd just get cold by the other end, depending on how long
do
your
it on a hot
scrapple
day.
is.
All right.
By the way, we didn't even make a big announcement with somebody being back in the studio.
Oh, what, Jim? Oh, that's not Jim.
Yeah, it's not Jim.
Maybe Jim.
Say Jim got so much better looking
I know.
and nicer.
Jim's contributing.
Finally.
Cooler.
Jim's awake.
Jim's awake.
Somebody's crying on his YouTube.
I knew
right
something was weird when there wasn't an ankle monitor going on. Welcome back, Harry.
Thank you.
It's been
Yo, fat cow jerky's all over this. It's about 100 pounds
Try this shit, okay?
Okay.
of scrap.
yo, they're hot as fuck.
We'll get out with it.
Oh, great.
Yeah, that's our
good.
sponsor. Yo, it's hotter than you'd
Fat
imagine.
cow, I'll reach
It's
out.
delicious.
Yeah, the Reaper. Oh boy.
The breakfast one's good too.
We have a really small toilet, and it just took a punishment today after that.
God. Anybody know a good therapist for a toilet?
Thoughts and prayers. All right, so I promised everyone random 7-Eleven facts between segments. Pick, Carrie, pick a number between 1 and 7.
Love him.
H.
3.
I can't talk with Jerky.
7-Eleven. They do everything they can to incorporate the numbers 7 and 1, such as at any given time, there can only be exclusively 71,100 stores. If one closes, one has to open. That's it. Like, it has to be 71,100
Is this true?
worldwide. That is literally a fucking thing. And they can only be in 17 countries for 1 and 7. When they sold their stock to the current owner, they had to sell it at 70%. Because 7 is more than 50, and the next increment up is 70. They should have technically been 71, but
Man, they really hold to that 7-Eleven thing, huh?
yeah, they try.
This would be 70.11%.
It should have been, yeah.
Or 71.1%.
So that's a little fun fact for you
So
about
they like
7-Eleven.
literally are like what we do with everything.
Yes,
Everything's 610. Everything's 7-Eleven with them.
610. Exactly. That's what I appreciated. That's
Yeah.
why I'd like to. That was the fact that made me go, we should tell people more about 7-Eleven.
Yes, fat cow jerky. Jerk that
That
meat.
was the first one, then.
You want the town that tried to ruin it all? The Nile Swim Club, Law and Order Special Fall
Can we
Unit.
can we distinguish that there's two separate words? You made that one sentence.
Yeah.
The town that ruined it all, the Nile Swim Club. You kind of made it sound like there was one story instead of two separate stories.
I was pushing his agenda on us.
I'm just saying these two
That's how
separate
he was
stories.
sentence, right?
I want to
Yeah,
hear.
yeah, yeah.
I'm excited for Law and Order Fallcroft.
Yeah, let's do Law and Order Fallcroft.
All right.
Do you get the doom, doom, doom,
What up, Dave?
Well, it's all good.
the sound
Did
effect?
you not? Oh, it's the back of the page.
Lisa Marie is saying, "Love your shirt, Holbrook."
The
The
Hulkamania?
Hulkamania.
Is it because the wrestling reference or the stains?
Which Lisa Marie is that? There's a lot of Lisa Maries on this page.
Yeah. Is it?
It's one of those the being too vague one.
Elvis's daughter.
Is it the being too? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So Law and Order Special Fallcroft
Getting
Unit. we shared this because it is a serious thing, and it's a serious topic, and we're only sharing it because we don't like to get into the serious stuff. We try to only paint Delco in a good light. This went full fucking Delco by the end of it.
Ooh.
What?
I'm sorry. I just feel like there's something brewing on here.
Go ahead. Who's saying what?
I don't know. I think somebody upset Kathy Gibson Gallagher.
Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs.
Yeah. So Dolan said you should give him some of your love, and she goes, none to give.
Oh.
That's kind of harsh, Kathy.
Oh.
Yeah,
The whole
I mean, what did Holbrook ever do to you?
Spicy.
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 You never did anything wrong, Kathy.
If you want some comfort food, you can always put some Holbrook in your mouth at Wolf Superior Sandwiches. 555 Pennell Road, Aston, Pennsylvania.
Lisa, I'm not sure which one you are. Can you put your phone number up there?
You'll learn to live again. Learn to love again?
It's one of them.
Both
I
are
think it's
probably
both.
true.
Learn and live.
Oh,
love.
she's kidding. She's kidding. Okay.
Law and Order Special Fallcroft Unit. So Saturday, May 22nd at 5:30
Did Stabler
p.m.
come back?
This is a serious topic.
Oh, okay, sorry. Just make
Do you, do you want to read the next line about like the 10-year-old being kidnapped?
No.
Okay. Okay.
You said
Any more
Quips?
Any more Stabler jokes? Maybe an iced tea reference?
you telling me?
Yeah. You tell me these freaks come down here dressed as animals and have sex.
They was down here fucking.
Yeah. You tell me this man gets off by dressing like his grandma. Saturday, May 22nd at 5:30 p.m. 10-year-old Mason Brooks went missing from his Fallcroft house. This reminds me of something very serious. A couple years ago, I don't know if anyone remembers this. I was delivering pizzas around there at the time. There was a kid missing in Fallcroft too, and like the FBI showed up and ends up he drowned in one of the creeks back there. So like, remember that a little bit?
I do.
Yeah.
I remember hearing about that.
I just remember like going down Chester Pike. I'm like, that's what the FBI looks like. It's fucking insane. They went to like the Jimmy D's bar and like took over the whole lot. So I was like having flashbacks. I'm like, oh, don't tell me some shit like this. So Mason has developmental disabilities. And also we knew off the bat, he didn't just go missing. He was seen getting to a random silver car. There was no Amber Alert issued, this is actually a real thing. If you're ever wondering like why some get out, some don't. You can't issue an Amber Alert without a specific vehicle information or specific info on the individuals. So it has to say something like when they flash it up.
Individuals, like the one going missing or the person doing the kidnapping?
Doing the kidnapping.
Gotcha.
Like they have to
So
give
you
a
have to
name,
say silver Ford Explorer,
license plate. Yeah.
White male,
Possibly
brown hair.
headed towards this place.
Okay.
Or the person be like, here's the name, the height, shit like that, what they were wearing. So they just knew silver car. I mean, I could end up in jail for this.
We love you, do Donna Stum.
Who?
Donna Stum. She said, "I love yous."
Heard that.
Love you, Donna.
Strangely, this wasn't really shared out that well. Did you guys hear about it besides like when we were posting it retroactively?
Somebody shared it
Yeah.
on the Briarcliff page, I think.
Okay.
One of them.
Like literally only CBS3 shared it from all the pages like I follow and all that shit. And technically it was only Joe Holden who's like really, if you ever want to like follow Delco like breaking news and shit, he's the CBS guy like assigned at Delco. He's really good with it, really interactive. It's a good page to follow. He's the one who got it on our radar. He's a local bull from Havertown. I made sure to literally write that out, BOL. We shared it. I actually know some people who knew the family, plus the Joe Holden thing. And I got kept in the loop a little bit. Luckily, he was found the next day on Sunday, but he wasn't just like he went missing and like slept out in the woods or some shit. Fallcroft police detained 3 people, like 3 suspects.
Three. So 3 people are involved with this.
3 people, but we knew that going into Sunday night. What happened Monday morning is we don't know what happened to the other 2, but we know what happened with one of them. He was apparently straight up kidnapped and all that shit. The person in question that we're going to continue to talk about had direct connections to the family in the past.
Usually they say like most of the time it is somebody
Yeah.
who knows the family or has some relationship to them.
The main chick for everything we're saying going forward, her name is Brooks Metra.
This is the person who did the kidnapping.
This is the main one. The main one we're focusing.
Brooks Metra.
Yeah, I pulled the arrest records and all that shit. These are actually only 2 offenses on the books. I don't know if there's a professional way to say this. Little crackheady.
I think that's the technical
Little
term.
crackheady.
Yeah.
Sorry if that's
Was this like a
not correct.
Was this like a ransom?
Bit crackish.
It could have been. That is kind of the ongoing theory from some people I know that it could have
Kind
been
of like a certain show we're watching.
possible lie.
Okay.
Possible
all
lie.
right.
So she was not even charged with kidnapping at first. They were only charging her with custodial interference, which is a very minor crime essentially. And this is where it goes full Delco. So
Was she a
she's
janitor?
it gets better. Custodial interference.
What's
While she was being arraigned at the Fallcroft police station, you'll know where that is, across from Mr. X Pizza on Elmwood Ave. And she decided to run away, which is actually seen as basically a jailbreak.
I'd imagine.
Jailbreak.
I don't even think they were trying to fucking keep her. Like she might have been being released that day, but she decided to run away. And then she decided to try to carjack someone outside.
Oh, that's right. She tried to run. I remember
Grab the
that.
thought of Fallcroft.
Yeah.
Give me your Honda Civic.
And not only was she trying to carjack someone, she was trying to carjack someone whose car was in their lot because it had been towed by the police.
So she tried carjacking a car that was towed to the police and stealing it to get away from the police.
And the person was in the car. Her name is Abby. That's the only information they gave. And she originally offered her $40 for a ride. When this Abby said no, she then jumped in the car and then tried to like assault her. So when she was
in the
literally
car,
getting
she was
away,
like fist fighting somebody in the car.
she basically kidnapped, was going to get away with barely getting charged for kidnapping, and is now going to jail for
Assault,
assault and
Grand
carjacking.
Theft Auto.
This is legit Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
In the overall thing, Mason the child is doing very good. They said.
So what was the? Did they ever like disclose the exact relationship?
Not as of today.
Okay.
No, not as today.
Because like, was the family crackhead? Like, because you said the person looks like a crackhead, but they have some sort of relationship for it.
Crackish.
Crackish.
She could have been a former babysitter. I don't know.
If she would offer me $40, I'd be like, "Where do you need to go? Let's do it."
Better than Uber.
Uber, right?
No, because then you'd be an accomplice in a jailbreak.
No, I know.
Yeah.
I mean,
Wow.
that's so. The person whose car it was that she carjacked, were they getting it out?
Yes,
because the guy
they were
said-
like paying to get their car out of the lot.
paying.
But basically, like when my car got stolen by a crackhead, I was there just getting it, and
Must-
someone broke out of the jail. And
Must be a crackhead.
Come on, baby.
No, look at this guy. It's like the creepiest way. Just like
Christ.
nobody can
Kind
see
of
it.
quiet.
Actually, you see it perfectly on
I
camera.
think I
too.
peed a little in my pants.
We have none here.
What'd you say?
There's a Kenwood embargo in Ridley Park.
Everybody, oh my God, Kenwood, you need to get on top of this. You gotta get on top of this. I just told everybody there's Kenwood there, and they're there, and they're not getting it. Kenwood, where you at? Where you at? Dude, it's funny.
Were you
'cause
at Fallcroft
you
earlier?
see you on the camera too. Like it's like the best spot on the off camera, right on Holbrook's video. You see a guy just go,
It's just an arm.
yoink. Now it is, but before you're just like, yoink.
Still want to collect my goods, my winnings.
You're gonna collect it live while I'm on the air? This guy, look at this guy over here. I'll get you. I'll get you. I'm messing with him.
Got something for you.
Oh, yeah, be careful. He said that to me people before.
I do.
He's like, meet me in the back room. I'll talk to you. I'll get it. We'll get it for you.
It rhymes with my schmeener.
If you'll be there in an hour, we'll be over there for some the next supper shots.
Next supper. Yeah, Ant, did you get a next supper yet? Go ask Dolan for a next supper. It's a real thing. Are you Catholic? Go ask for a next supper then. It won't offend you. Trust me. Trust me. Go ask for it. Tell him it's on us. Tell him to put it on my tab.
He can hear you.
Yeah, PJ.
Yeah.
PJ, I'm son Randy over. Give him a next supper shot. We'll talk about that
Randy,
later.
pick a number between 1 and 7 that is not 3.
4.
You gotta say it like the, what was that movie? Hoosier. 4.
4. 7-Eleven stands for their hours once they became a full-fledged convenience store. That's 7 a.m. to 11 p.m., which at the time was absolutely unheard of. The first 24-hour location that we're so used to opened in 1963 in Texas.
So the first 7-Eleven's in Texas? I
Yeah,
don't know.
Dallas, Texas.
Yeah.
The whole stigma with like only Indian people running it.
Oh,
it-
just stop. That's one of them.
okay.
Okay.
Sorry.
Oh,
I have to start handing on
there's an actual like thing about that?
That's number
All right, might as well go in. We already started talking about it.
Spoiler alert.
No.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Spoiler.
The Carnival drama, the Nile Swim Club, or the town that tried to ruin it all.
Town chat real.
No. Yeah. All right. Fine.
The town that tried to ruin it
Yeah,
all.
yeah,
All right.
Because I need to hold on.
Yeah.
This is a doozy.
This is a good one.
I'm gonna start off this by saying, and many times on this show, we've talked about many Facebook groups, many towns who've people in those towns who've made these Facebook groups very famous or infamous, depending on how you look at things, who've said some dumb, irrational, and jacked up things. Is the only way I can think of it. But there is one new group who is throwing their hat into the ring, who is literally giving the citizens of Clifton Heights, the Ridley, what was the Ridley one called? The Ridley,
The really
I think it's
neighbors of Ridley Park. The media one, the Eddie Stone one. What was the other one that was a pretty famous one?
Those are the main ones.
Those are your main ones. There's one that kind of
Drexel Hill Town Watch is pretty brutal.
There's one that's kind of like a Cinderella story, if you want to call it that, who you would neither expect to get this insane, but they did.
So this is, like you said, the Cinderella, the late bloomer, the nerdy girl with the glasses who took it off, and all of a sudden she was beautiful.
She's hottie, yeah.
Yeah. So there's a little town that churned me out named Lansdowne. And
Tree City, bitches.
Tree City, USA. Now, what Lansdowne is a dry, very boring town between Clifton Heights, Darby, and Upper Darby, and it's a very small residential, area.
A little uppity.
Well, no, it had a huge change in the last 10 years.
Yeah.
And it has the world's worst school district. It has some of the highest taxes. You have to pay to park overnight. It's a terrible fucking run place. The problem with it is that it's now recruiting there's no other way to put this. It's now recruiting straight up fucking hipsters.
Oh.
But they're recruiting hipsters.
I was a little afraid there for a
They're
second.
recruiting hipsters that are only renting on 3 month, 6 month, 1 year leases that are
So
coming
is it
in thinking-
Hipster City, USA now?
It's Hipster City, USA.
Okay.
It's weird because when you have certain towns around here that go I can't believe my town's turning into West Philly. Lansdowne's now saying we wish we were bad like West Philly, but we also really like our oats and grains and our farm to table. What fucking farms are in Lansdowne?
There is.
There's a meth farm.
There's a farmer's market.
There's a farmer's market. That's
Yes,
fine.
yes, there
There's
is.
been for years, but
Yes.
now they're getting.
I've got some good jellies there, or jams.
Now they're
Yes.
getting the community pages and
Pre-diabetes.
where I grew up, I have Lansdowne tattooed on my arm. This is some daffodil
Are you
fucking
getting it
out
erased?
there
Are
bullshit.
you getting it erased?
What's up?
Are you getting it erased?
If
now?
it keeps going like this, I fucking will.
You just get it
But all
covered
right,
up
let me
with
ask
the
you a
daffodil.
question. We
Just
make
put, East on
we
there.
make fun of the
Yeah,
situation.
that's
We'll get into it in a second, but how much gold have we gotten over a month? I've only been in this group for about a month.
It only started getting bad about a month ago.
Is that when that lady was bitching with the?
We'll get to
fucking-
that.
How many
We'll get
people?
into it.
So go ahead. Tell them what it started with, Holbrook.
So-
we put Lansdowne on the Facebook group. now.
Normally in your Clifton pages, it's some obscure shit where someone is inadvertently racist / overtly racist and it becomes something.
Or just racist.
Yeah.
Let's just say
Or
racist.
just
Clifton.
scum. Or maybe the infamous the shovel thief of 2017.
The bike thief,
The
the
bike
shovel-
loading zone. If you don't
Yeah.
know what that is, find me on the street and ask me. I will tell you in glorious detail.
One of our favorite Facebook stories until now.
It's the best moment.
Until now.
Lansdowne is now a bunch of slumlords and they're hipster, people that are just offended by everything. It's basically just a cliche joke of a cartoon character that's offended by everything. And
It really is cliche.
It's cliche.
That's a very good way of putting it. It is what we would I said, all right, make a joke about Lansdowne, and you going over the top, like a caricature of what you would expect Lansdowne to be.
And it's all these people that
And
are
it's real.
and they're making decisions for people who live there. These are short-term renters trying to to preach at actual residents that pay school taxes, have commitment to the future of the community. Why I don't want you voting in elections, because you're going to be out in fucking 8 months. I don't want you thinking about the long-term thing, because you're not. As soon as you have kids, you're going to leave because you'll be like, wow, actually our school zone sucked. Oh, I'm not going to buy because, wow, what are the odds? The property taxes suck. And you're not going to do anything to do it. It's this fake progressivism, And it's okay, but like let's go with some of the most insane things. These are shit. This is shit you will find in the. I'm not going to say their names. There's 3 specific Lansdowne pages. That one's too new. That one's from today.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll get to that. That's last.
Let's start with my favorite one.
Is this the infamous one?
Can we ban the ice cream truck? I think the ice cream truck is too loud. And this was a serious fucking person.
I'm just imagining some like. I'm gonna go with a lady in this one.
No, it's a man.
It's a man.
It was a
Wow.
man.
I was just a man. I was just a man.
Man. Hey, man. Was mad that the ice cream truck is too
Like, I'm
loud.
just imagining somebody running around going, no! Like, just like it's piercing.
He said it was affecting his bird watching.
Wow. Some serious shit.
So wait, all those little kids.
bird
who
watching
watch
is
it-
going.
Accusation.
So why are we gonna fucking change the entire community and ruin the any joy of kids because you're a fucking
this-
weirdo and want to bird watch?
Yeah, with your boyfriend.
Yeah.
Is all the little kids running so you can't watch the birds anymore.
Yeah.
There's birds.
Go
There
birds.
Dolans are now.
Yeah, no, but
2 birds
Go
are over
birds.
there.
I
Al.
tell this story.
The ice cream truck is too loud. Can we ban it? Literally, they want legislation to get rid of Mr. Softy going. Apparently, that's basically.
By the
like,
way, like-
that's like
Game of
hearing the fucking Nazi theme to this guy.
I do you guys still have ice cream trucks and such coming
Sure
around your
do.
neighborhood?
Yeah, I do for now.
Sure
I
do.
do for now, Al.
Yeah, for
And I'll be damned if they take it out of my cold dead hands.
Listen, if this becomes a thing, this will become our new charge. We will go after it, and we will win this to the point that we will have a fleet of Mr. Softies
Yes.
going down.
Yes.
There'll be
Ice
a
cream
one on
cars.
every
You hate the
corner.
ice cream truck,
Cars.
but you just open up a fleet, motherfucker.
Yeah. But my thing is like, so I use this, and this guy.
Mr. Softy was my porn name, and you're gonna fucking learn it.
I had a guy, swear to God, I used to work when I was younger at the Ridley Y. And there was a guy, and I swear to God, he was from Lansdowne. And he came.
Not like we have a fucking Y.
Yeah.
He probably wasn't allowed there anymore. Or maybe the fucking ice cream truck was too
no,
loud.
no, no,
It
no.
could do his
But it
Pilates
was
now.
about the music. So I worked there, and I was the guy in the back taking care of everybody. And he would come in, and they had a little suggestion box. And he would stuff, like I would watch him write 12 suggestions and stuff it into the box. And they had a board, and if they liked the suggestion, or they were talking about it, or if they fixed it or made it happen, they'd put it up on the board. So this guy would stuff it with 12 suggestions, all the same thing, saying, I would like to hear some soft jazz over the radio in the gym.
I'd like to hear some fucking no. This is a gym, not an elevator.
Yeah, so everybody just saw it. We just throw it out as
Play
they
the
came
Mr.
along.
Softy theme.
Yeah, right. I would not be surprised if it was this guy. I guarantee he was a bird watcher, one way or the other. But no, but like, so he would stuff this box full of the things saying play soft jazz, and it would always just be the same thing. He would like play Kenny G, play whoever. He would put like different
Specific.
types of specific,
Put his playlist up.
his playlist. Like here's my Apple playlist.
Yeah. There's not enough Fiona apples, so I quit.
So the guy would come in and he would look at this board every day to see if somebody put up his thing or whatever. And then he was kind of, and he would walk away and he'd go like do his 12-minute workout. So that he would do that. So finally, he
It's
comes,
11 minutes of Kegels.
yeah. Yeah. So finally, he waits the moment that I'm working to come in and ask and get upset about it. Waits for me to work. So he goes, I have a question, sir. And I'm like,
Did you just assume my gender?
yeah. I'm like, okay.
It's ma'am.
I was like, yes, working out longer than 12 minutes is more beneficial.
Yeah.
And he goes, no. Why is it always WMMR or 1029 when it was cool?
Should have
and
yelled
all that?
because MMR rocks.
Yeah, well, he's like, it's always
Here's some Nickelback.
He's like, it's always some of this heavy metal stuff on here because they play a lot of heavy metal on WMMR.
Yeah.
Brutal.
I said, well, we have to put on what you have to understand. I have 100 sets of ears here, and I have to go with what the majority wants. They sell these things that you can put over your ears and individually listen to your music now. Now, granted, this was what 12 years. There's iPods out, I think, at this time.
12 years ago, yeah.
Yeah. I know it could have been longer. I don't know. I was like 20 when I was a kid.
Walkman's been
19,
out
20.
since the 80s.
Yeah, Walkman's been out. They have devices that you could bring a little radio, transistor radio in and listen.
Right
to.
on like iPods were like the original MP3 players. MP3 players have been out since like the fucking mid-90s.
Why don't you bring your 2 friends and they can stick their cocks in your ears? How about that?
And we'll sing to you.
Yeah. We'll give you some hard jazz.
Look,
Can you hear me coming?
No, but like the guy he sat there, he's like furious. He's just like, come on, man. I don't understand. You can't put it on for 10 minutes?
I bench press the bar. I will take you in a fight.
Yeah.
How am I going to do my squats without Fiona Apple on?
Yeah. I said, you know what? You should go. I said to him, maybe you should go to the gym, that gym down the street that plays soft jazz all the time. And he goes, oh, okay. Like he thought I was serious.
What?
Like
Fucking Russell Roberts?
Yeah,
Jazzercise?
Yeah, jazzercise class.
Wait for
Roomba, the Roomba place next to fucking.
I did tell the guy that the aqua aerobics for all the 65 and older ladies play some soft jazz during that if he wants to join it.
You can't hear
He
it
kind of got
order.
pissed off at that point.
Oh, wow.
You ever try doing Kegels to Seether? It's kind of fucking hard. You know what I mean?
Because I keep doing it while my vagina's saying, I'm broken.
Yeah. Like fucking doing like bussy squats, the fucking blind melon. You know what I mean? Yeah, if you want to hear nothing but jazz, they don't allow fucking percussion instruments in Swarthmore. You can just go there.
When I hear 3
Why?
Days Grace, I only want to
fucking
tighten my
weird.
taint.
Yeah.
They don't like
Yeah, the fuck-
They don't like. Why won't they
Yeah.
like percussions?
It's fucking strings only in Swarthmore. No drums.
What does that mean?
That means in their instrument, in their songs, they don't listen to
I
songs
don't
with drums.
understand why.
If it's not a quartet, get the fuck out.
Yeah.
You redneck.
Freak.
All right, here's another one that I got in trouble for. This dude's a slumlord, and he just moved there and started buying houses and renting them out to like 9 fucking random people. Like 9, you know how it goes around here. You buy a nice house, like it's a beautiful singular house, then you turn it into 5 slumlord apartments.
Yes.
Rent them out below. Government covers the rest, whatever. So he got mad that people are cutting down the trees. The trees in Lansdowne, we are Tree City, USA, but some of them aren't dying. We've had storms recently. They're falling apart. They're hundreds of years old. People are getting them cut down because they're falling. Storm damage, falling on cars.
Did a tree fall in your car?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and my house.
In your house.
Yeah.
Did you hear it?
Different times. Yes. One of them almost fucking hit me.
And you heard the hipsters going, "Oh,
Yeah.
Oh,
So-
my bussy.
There's been a lot of tree work recently. This slumlord decided to...
Thunder's too loud. I can't take it.
Can somebody call God and tell him to knock it off?"
The Thunder's racist.
So this guy clearly he lives at the end of my street one way, and clearly there was a lot of tree work getting done on my street, and he decided to make a passive aggressive post on one of these things about there's being too many trees cut down.
I gotta go a block out of my way to get to my house.
And while I was getting because there wasn't blocking anything, but it was pissing me off that there was chainsaws every day for like a month.
A what?
But the chainsaws. Oh.
Gotta get your chainsaw.
What? Oh, it was a Limp Bizkit reference.
Yeah.
You're so much better than
It
Jim.
was.
You're so much better than Jim.
See, look at I got you. I got you.
But anyway, so the dude was complaining about it, and I said, yo, man, these trees are diseased. Like, don't tell homeowners to, like, not do that. And he got offended. And then I said, you're not the fucking Lorax. You don't speak for the trees. Which I was just like, you lost the argument. That's the best comeback ever.
Yeah.
Then he kept going. Then I said, dude, I will
What's
walk.
the Lorax?
I said, I will walk down there and kick you in the ovaries. And that got me a nice little 7-day ban.
Worth it.
I like how you say I'm gonna assault your ovaries in only 7 days.
Yeah. So that's another one. It's just like when the slumlords are telling you not to cut down your diseased trees.
These only get better now. Like you're going in the gray order because the ones that are coming up just get even more terrible. I literally lost my mind with the one that's coming up. I know it.
It's a slow burn. It's a slow burn.
Yeah.
Another one is since literally early March of 2020, there have been multiple people doing their own Excel spreadsheets on the daily COVID spread
Ah.
in Lansdowne. Remember, Lansdowne's a small town, so like every day at their peak was like 2. It's like, just list them at this point.
Yeah.
Just be like, I heard that Holbrook boy got it today. And don't tell me about Agnes around the corner. And it's like this whole crazy math. They're like, that's a 400% increase. I'm like, because it was only fucking 1 yesterday.
Statistics are interesting right there. Numbers about them.
They all want to save the trails that are about 50 feet long.
There's trails in Lansdowne.
No, Al. There's called
Sidewalk.
dirt paths that go behind houses.
I mean,
And they're all polluted with radon.
I'm just like trying to think. I was like thinking of some snail trails. You can find plenty of them coming in and out of the bars around here. Burgundy.
Jesus. Joe.
I was gonna go with a trail mark joke, but that beat me. You beat me.
Al, I already know the one that's going to get you pissed off, and here it is. Are you just ready?
He's gonna get aroused.
Table's gonna start.
Someone
direction.
took to the fucking page the last time we had a snowstorm and literally said, shame on and angry, and asked them to never do it again.
Oh, no.
Because someone snowblowered the entire block.
Soliloquy of stupidity, as I refer to this as. It was, they were upset. Let me build the story up here. They were upset because somebody, some citizen of Lansdowne,
Some psycho!
some asshole, some sick
Cis
fuck
male.
decided to take his own snowblower,
Weapon.
use his own gasoline
Automatic weapon.
and time, and decided to, instead of making neighbors shovel their own main pathways, not their individual walks, but their main pathways, just walk down the street, letting the snow clear, giving you some sort of hand. This
Monster.
person, and I use the term lightly.
Terrorist scum, and we will not negotiate with them.
Yeah, exactly. The person who made this post, and I use that term lightly.
Person.
Yeah.
Does it rhyme with bunt?
Yeah.
I think $5 maybe going headstrong soon.
Yeah. Everything bunt cake right now. But decided to go and how dare they? I'm not kidding.
Yeah.
How dare they, this chauvinistic person, decide to clear my wall? Some of us.
Didn't they say probably a man?
Probably, probably a man.
Probably
Probably a
male.
cis male gendered man.
Yes. Decided, some of us like clearing our own snow. Some of us don't want somebody to do our jobs for us.
This is a microaggression.
Yes. Like, to the point that I'm screenshotting, and I'm going after these people and they took the whole post down, of course.
Sure.
I might still have the screenshots. I should have saved them and put them up on the show, but like, I'm like, I went on this whole tirade of like, I'm sorry, maybe we should go get him and Bin Laden and all these guys and burn them at the stake because of their evil intentions of clearing your snow.
Gotta watch though if he burns some.
They crucified Jesus for less.
Yeah.
I'm just putting it out there.
Yes, thank you. They might unintentionally melt the
Melt the
snow,
snow. You don't want
and then
that.
I'm the asshole again.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, I mean, that to me, at first, I swear to God,
The guy was operating a weapon of mass snow removal.
Yeah, that's what made me join. I think
Mass
Profit
reduction.
Al,
one of you two posted it. In there.
it's basically a snow genocide.
Yeah,
Snow aside.
Weapons of mass reduction.
That was the coup de grace that started it all. I'm like, wow, they are literally giving all their other pages.
Yeah, that's how I got in there, and I called her a piece of shit, and then immediately got removed.
yeah,
from
Kathy.
the fucking
I love
thread.
a snowblower too.
Hell yeah.
What's up?
Fucking A, Haas.
So that's not the only thing.
No,
they
but
want
hold on.
going.
Did not anybody at one when you first read that think that was a joke? Like somebody was being
No,
funny.
because that's how people are now. We're like, why the fuck would someone help me out? That's fucked up. What if I wouldn't do it
It'd
myself?
probably be the same person who didn't get a handout and got cried about it at the same
Yeah.
time. Like if I would say, like, I can imagine, like, if this person, if I'm the guy doing it, and this person comes out and says, "Don't blow my snow." I would do do the whole neighborhood and just go right over her snow without doing
No,
it.
I would do hers and then
leave-
just
I would
water
actually
shit
turn
up
the
and down her
tube
driveway
to
for the
shoot
rest of
all
the
the
day.
snow on her grass and sidewalk area.
I might go-
Like, you enjoy it so much. I'm just doing you a favor.
I might go shovel hers with a shovel deliberately and be like, you're gonna have to pin me to stop me from doing
Like,
this.
We should go over there with like a little kid fucking sand shovels from the beach. Like 50 of us. It'll take fucking forever. So just be in the
Plastic
way.
ones?
Yeah.
Here, someone go
Yeah.
pretend to rob a bank on the one side of Lansdowne, then our only cop will be over there, and then I get the snowblower out.
Yeah.
Or the flamethrower.
I'm like, I can't wait for like some like really cold day and just take buckets of water and throw it all over her. Yeah. You enjoy clearing that, you bitch.
Al, ice cream trucks and snowblowers is not the only thing they're trying to get
No,
fucking banned.
God. Anything else that this town wants?
Quote unquote, I got it here, word for word.
Yes.
Can we get leaf blowers banned in Lansdowne? Ungodly noise and smell. Dust, dirt, and animal feces blown into the air. They are getting bigger and louder every year. We used to sweep. Now it's just blowing into the air. This is fucking real.
You lazy fucks. You can't
What they
use
doing?
approve.
What are they doing over there, Lance?
Hey, I hate to break it to you, honey, but guess what? When you
It was a man.
oh, all right, look, all right.
Still, honey.
Let me
works.
rephrase
Honey
that.
works.
Let me break it to you, honey. The fact is, when you sweep, the shit gets kicked up in the air too,
And stuck to your broom,
and stuck to your broom.
potentially.
And I'm sorry, how much animal feces is there in?
Yeah, that's what's going on in Lansdowne.
Like,
None, because the ice cream truck scared away the birds.
yes, yeah, it's like.
It's
I mean, do you understand? Like, if you own,
They're all.
Now, the birds that guy was staring at, do they have wings or balls? And was it cock?
but here's my other thing: is like, oh my god, like I just gets to be so like I'm ungodly. I just want to break people.
Gets-
hear about it.
there's more.
You should get Clifton to invade it.
No, it doesn't even. No, that's way too much work for Clifton.
Tell him there's like free funnels everywhere.
Here's my favorite. This is
But no, hold on.
Funnels.
The snow, or not the snowblowers. The leaf blowers are getting bigger and bigger every year. I'm like this guy with like a submachine gun, just like nicely blowing everybody's.
Next
leaves
year,
off
it's just
it.
gonna be a fucking hose that's out of the back of a van, fucking blowing.
Oh man, I just want to shit on this person's property.
and then sweep it.
And then tell her,
Yeah, then leaf
"You had
blow it."
fun sweeping that, you dumb bitch.
Or you shit at the bottom of the property and leaf blower it onto the house.
All right,
Blow
here's
it
the
up.
here's the most extreme one where it was
I want to
just,
shit cum piss all over this lady.
this is one where it literally just goes, they are just want to be offended. This is like first day of a very liberal college, like I want to fit in kind of shit. This is not a joke. This became a thing. It's the only time where it's been retroactively addressed in a second post in the admins. I forget exactly which page it was. So there's a place called Crispin Chicken opened up. Apparently it's very good.
Yes.
I have not been there
I've
yet
heard of
because
it.
I've been working around here recently. This literally a chicken place opened. A chicken place open in a very popular area. What is wrong with that? Let me tell you what's
Sounds
wrong with that
delicious.
apparently. Because we're all fucking assholes and we didn't know this. Someone literally said, it's better than Popeyes, it's better than Chick-fil-A. Someone got so offended that Chick-fil-A was brought up because like 15 years ago, their CEO said he didn't believe in gay marriage. And it literally escalated where they were bringing in people, and this is like an 800 comment battle about how physically seeing Chick-fil-A on the screen being described at this place is offending them, and the admin needs to act or they will fucking like ruin the page. And it became a fucking thing because they were offended by seeing Chick-fil-A written there
Daffodils.
and compared chicken sandwich wise.
All right, guys, I have a question, and this
can't
is
taste
true. This is a true question, and this is we'll go around the table once somebody decides to stop eating. Oh shit, I forgot. I'm starving. We don't feed him around here.
Looks better than Chick-fil-A.
Yeah. No.
My asshole is burning with hatred for that.
No, I honestly, we've talked about and joked about this over the years about different towns, Swarthmore, what's the other one?
Town.
The one that Glen Mills or whatever.
Garnet
Garnet Valley. Like how they're not Delco or they're Delaware County. Or I'm at the point that we always have like this area kind of clumped together as Delco. Like there's got to be a little smudge mark that kind of it's an outlier, and Lansdowne needs to be.
Get the map.
I'm going to say,
Yeah,
give
where's
it-
the heat map
Get
at?
the
We need to
map.
upgrade
I'm
that.
going to say give Lansdowne 30 months because these people complaining just got here and will be out. It is essentially like what happens in Philadelphia, where it was like South Philly was cool, and then all of a sudden, you have to move out because a grown-up decision made, or it wasn't cool anymore. So then you go to Northern Liberties, and then that became cool, and now both those places are kind of shitholes.
That's just heroin.
And then,
Yeah.
and then it became Fairmount East or Fairmount West, and now we don't know where Fairmount West is going to go. It's like a fad, and this is kind of like falling into it. So I'm saying, just give it 30 months. Lansdowne will be back to their old boring self. These people will be
30
gone.
months. I'm putting a.
They can't. They
No,
the complainers can't maintain their life.
No.
30 months.
We need to have a town meeting with Lansdowne,
Yeah,
like a live town meeting
catered by Chick-fil-A.
catered by Chick-fil-A. And the funny part, the funny part is if in that conversation somebody said Hitler and Bin Laden, like really sick, disgusting individuals, they probably wouldn't have blinked an eye.
Yeah.
No, because we said Chick-fil-A because the owner is some Bible thumping moron. We're gonna get upset about it.
And just reading it.
Yeah,
Upset
look,
them.
what happens if they drive down the street and there's a Chick-fil-A because there is on almost every corner nowadays. It's borderline like McDonald's.
Yeah.
There's a Chick-fil-A almost everywhere. Do you like just close your eyes and hope you don't smash into a car?
Yes.
I can't see Chick-fil-A. Or do you call the township and put a giant tarp up in front of the Chick-fil-A?
Were people spelling out Chick-fil-A, putting an asterisk over some of the letters to make it not the same?
It's the first time I've ever been kicked out for saying the C word that didn't rhyme with bunt.
It didn't rhyme with one?
No, Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A.
Yeah.
Chick-fil-A was-
I thought you meant
Like
cunt.
that,
$.
like you can't if that's something that bothers you.
What did you say we were going around the room and do? You didn't ask anyone any questions.
I don't know. I'm not asking questions. I'm on a tirade right now.
Talking about outliers.
Yeah, like my question, I guess, would be is, do we get rid of Lansdowne? Yes or no?
I also meant the Great Cleanse.
Yes.
I'll let you know on December 25th, 2023, in 30 months.
2023.
I'll let you
All right,
know.
all
It's
right.
Christmas 2023. Maybe you get a gift. Maybe you don't.
Yeah.
I feel like the people in the surrounding towns should just like go in there and clean house and.
Well, they're not going to
Figure
put
it
up a fight.
That's what I'm saying.
No,
It's
they
like-
will put up a fight. Some of us like to clean our own houses. You fuck.
They wouldn't curse.
Oh.
It's too much, too
Frick.
microaggressive.
Frick.
Chick-fil-A?
I'm with Carrie. I give them
that's
to
a fight where I come from.
2023, Christmas
Or hope it comes
2023.
And I say we
Christmas
actually make a thing and be like,
2023.
yo, countdown, can Lansdowne get balls?
Oh no. It's you got to Christmas 2023.
2023.
Yeah.
Where it is the cleansing.
Yeah.
We have to merge.
I'll personally fucking cleanse it. I will get my snowblower. I will get my.
No,
I will get
fuck
Mr.
this.
Softy.
Fuck this. We're gonna do a parade by the end of the summer in Lansdowne. Hold on.
Just ice cream trucks, snowblowers.
Hold on. Yes. I want I also want.
Chick-fil-A.
Yes, I want to. No, not catered. I'm going to get Chick-fil-A to throw chickens sandwiches at people off flatbeds. I am going to have Sacco playing live. I'm going to let them see what real noise and shit music sounds like.
And you know what we're gonna do? Cut down some fucking trees right at the end of
Yeah,
it.
they're going to shit on their trees.
Wait, because Broomall also has several signs that says they're Tree City, USA.
Well, you know what? Fuck them too.
Bryn Mawr?
Broomall.
Oh, Broomall.
Fat Cow Jerky
Yeah.
said they will defend themselves with spatulas and dildos. More dildos.
That leads back to my question I've been asking all day. Would you rather get punched in the face or hit with one of those rubber fisting like things?
Punched
The
by a
fist
hand?
dildo.
Yeah.
I like straight jab.
Yeah, like the lesbian couples like have like a giant rubber fist that they use.
Only lesbian couples, don't gay couples have them too?
I don't know. I'm from Lansdowne.
Oh, okay.
So you would know that.
You will. Within 30 months, you'll know.
All I just hear is suctions and holes around me. I don't know what's going on.
Glory hole, bro.
All sex is rape.
Practice. Well,
Wait, what?
I'm not shocked that that was a fucking chant coming out of Lansdowne at some point.
What, all holes matter?
All sex is rape.
All sex is free. All
someone's got to post it now.
all
And see
sex
what
is
happens.
free.
They love to say foxes, even though they fucking never see foxes.
Yeah, I'm all for fucking.
And then we had to put profit. I'm saving yours for last.
Okay.
My backyard is currently invaded by a mother groundhog and 2 babies. They have eaten 4 plants in 2 days. Apparently, they are living under our deck. Any suggestions of how to move them out of my yard? Tell us, Prophet. How do you get rid of groundhogs?
Cups of antifreeze all over the yard. They eat the antifreeze and then it rots them out from the inside and they die in a couple hours. And these
mean-
people were like, "You're a
Not the
fucking
ant-
monster." I was like, "Yeah, you have a vermin problem."
Do you have what the people said? The comments? Could you please read some of the comments?
So you commented.
I saw that and I'm like, "All right, this is the fucking top 5 most ridiculous shit."
You're being
That's
legit,
like-
though, right? That's
Yeah,
how you
100%.
kill 'em. Right.
It's a vermin. It's the same thing as like
Pellet guns, bitch.
It'll eat. It'll drink antifreeze.
if I had a raccoon in my house, I'm blowing its brains out.
Jesus.
That's how I would.
Wow.
Yeah, that's how I would.
Yeah, I would shoot it. But this fucking daffodil group, I'm like, oh, cool, put antifreeze out. The same thing I do for the one little mouse that I had in my apartment.
I want to go to war with Lansdowne.
So do I.
Like, no, I want a verbal war. I want them to make sure.
Christmas
that, who's the mayor of
2023.
Lansdowne?
Oh, some Italian dude.
These people can't speak for all.
person.
Yeah, it's an Italian name. That's all I remember.
I want them to see this.
You don't really have to
I
do
wanna,
much.
I want to clip this out and tag Lansdowne
A little bit.
and the lands. I think I shared this into the land. I don't know if it made it in there. I'm sure it didn't go through their filter because it said stuff like Chick-fil-A in it.
Well, these fucking
The sensitivity filter's on high.
The big C.
these fucking noodle-headed Lloyds.
Yeah,
So,
man, Darberry said, "Let's go." We got a whole army behind us now.
Yeah.
So immediately they're like, "Oh my god, you're some sort of like heartless freak." And I'm like, "No." I was like, "If something's bothering your things, finish it. You know, does that like fucking if there's a stray dog that
That's
bites
how
my
Johnny
dog,
C does.
yeah.
Johnny C does.
That on there.
So I'm like, all right, cool. So then they said I had no heart, and then some
Sorry, Chick-fil-A sends money to people who supports conversion camps.
That's still a thing?
Like a Dodge Ram conversion van?
I don't know what a conversion
Kind
camp
of.
is. Sounds
The pray, pray away the gay camps.
Yeah, pray away the gay.
Yeah.
It's what? It's
it's
when you send-
electroshock therapy
It's what
camp
they,
for
like
gay kids.
hardcore Christians and Catholics send gay kids to ungay them.
They pray away the gay camps.
Yeah.
No.
They do like a series of like different things where they pray, and some do like electroshock therapy. Not like fucking.
How was your
I
time
agree with you, Jimmy.
It was
We
good.
can't have
Nice.
Chick-fil-A, the terrorist wing.
I'm
I'm
still
feeling much better now.
It gave me fucking epilepsy, but I'm cool now.
That's all right.
Wow, I never
But,
heard of a conversion camp.
Oh yeah, it's a real deal thing. I mean, it's
To pray away the gay?
Yeah.
That's real.
That's how Holbrook got there.
But these fucking
crazy, man.
bags of fucking shit in Lansdowne.
What else they say?
Let's see. I was called a monster. I was told I didn't have a heart. Because I said, if they're meddling in your stuff, end it. It's a very, very
You know why?
common
It's because
thing.
it's a cute animal. It's
Well,
not. If,
is it?
if there was rats,
Not cute.
Is it?
yeah,
They'll
the people
fuck your
groundhogs.
family pet up. They can fuck your
Dude,
kids up.
I'm just like, if I like,
If there was a
spent
rat
time-
eating your trash, you'd be killing them.
It's a big rat.
Oh my God.
They're disgusting.
She did use the word invaded, by
Raccoons?
the way. She's the
I
one who
used-
used the
Raccoons
fucking
are all
That's what I'm saying.
hands, dude. I don't,
Yeah,
I don't fuck with
claws.
it.
I got a baby mouse on a sticky pad the other day, and I didn't know how to like pull it off, so I put on
They're
a
the
fucking.
worst.
You know what,
I put-
Prophet?
sticky
That's a
pads are the
sensitive
worst.
subject. One of us got stuck in a mousetrap today.
Who was it?
It was me.
Oh.
You got stuck in the
It's right there. It's still popped.
It's only been there for like
Did not
6
know it was
years.
there.
One of
I
those
fucking needed to
springs?
I needed to get the mouse. It's a wireless mouse, so you plug the thing in the back.
Yeah, no, hold on. There's your irony. He's trying to get a
Oh yeah,
mouse.
I was trying to get a mouse, and I got stuck in a mouse trap. So I'm like, oh, it's all the way down there. So I like lean over it, put my foot down, plant it, snap. I got on Vans, just caught my fucking little,
hurts.
my little piggy and my ring piggy, and was just stuck.
Somebody
up.
didn't go to the market.
Yeah.
Aw.
This wee all the way back to the desk.
Oh man, if there was.
So
any
I
of
got
that.
stuck in a mouse
I'm
trap
just
today.
imagining
That
Holbrook
would be great.
jumping up and down, holding one foot. Go,
It's a shame the cameras weren't on.
yeah.
Fucking.
Oh,
So
they
it
were.
get-
They were.
this gets better. So I was like, all right, cool. If they're meddling in your stuff, some dude goes, if they're meddling in your stuff, if every animal had the ability to kill any human meddling in their habitat, the only thing left in America would be Native Americans.
Native Americans killed animals, and
Yeah.
they ate every part of them.
They
Yeah.
actually went. They did try going to war with people at times. They just.
Yeah.
There was the war over land. I mean, it's
Yeah.
historical.
My thing right now is all animals are out to get me. That's
They
just been my rationale since I was a kid. I got attacked by cats
It's
and
not like
dogs
the
growing
South
up.
Park episode. We always used to scream, "It's coming at me" before they shoot.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's coming right for us.
It's coming for us.
I mean, these people are like, oh, you have no heart. We should report. We're gonna report you to the police because that's what you're doing to animals. I'm like, I live in an apartment B. I 100% do this to vermin all the time.
What kind of answer were they expecting?
Yeah, honestly,
If
they
that's
used
not
the
what
word
they wanted
invade.
Well,
Yeah,
here's the
what was
thing.
the
So
answer
then,
they
since she went on and was like, hey, listen.
Invited to dinner?
She's like, oh, well, you can trap it. And someone else is like, you're a piece of
And they
shit
do
too.
No, if you trap an animal, what happens? You call animal control. They come out, they poison it.
I know, yeah, so
Yeah.
congrats,
Cut out
congrats,
the
congrats.
Yeah.
They're like, all right, cool, you can trap it and shoot. And then somebody else is like, that's so messed up. My neighbor trapped, what was it? A raccoon because it kept getting into her house and her
What?
garbage. So it was baking in the sun, so I let it out of its cage. And then Leia's like, you fucking jerk off. What happened after that? She's like, well, it got back into their house and they had to call an exterminator. And I'm like, what do you
Had
guys
sex with his
exterminator?
wife
And the
and ruined the
exterminator
marriage.
exterminated the
Yeah, look.
animals.
Yeah, right.
All I'm doing is
There
tell you
we
to go to fucking Wawa get antifreeze or one of their fucking burgers.
Yeah.
Leave it out for the fucking gopher.
Well,
Can I say it? I'll put another 5 in the thing.
No, don't do it.
no, don't.
Rhymes with bunt. He goes to the cuh.
We were doing so
Could
good.
have played some Kenny G until it killed itself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, here's my thing.
Oh, she wants to answer. Why
Maybe
doesn't she
because
just
it's
go get
a
an ice
my
cream?
thing is-
It's bigger.
Yeah,
I
that's
don't know.
I'll solve this problem real
Went
fast.
to Al's gym.
Right.
Go, fine. We'll humanely trap these gophers. Give me your address. I will drop them off on your front porch for you. I will put them in your yard. If you're okay with this, if you're okay with having these vermin in your yard,
I was
eating
getting
shit-
scolded by a lady who had the fucking Union Jack and the fucking Danish flag as her profile picture.
Ah, European fuck.
And after I looked, her fucking husband left her probably because she's meddling in everyone else's fucking business.
That's probably it.
Well,
That lady.
that's weird. Just like a gopher.
Exactly. He's going for someone else because she fucking sucks. Fucking loser. I hope she's listening. Her name is Michelle. Fuck her.
Fuck Michelle.
Report this, bitch.
Do it.
Try to get me fucking zucked over this. I was pissed.
Dumb.
She can suck your dick.
Zuck my
I was
asshole.
told that the glue traps are real
They're
inhumane.
not because you gotta rip their hands
They
off.
chew their arms off to
Paws
get
and
out
stuff.
of them.
Yeah, it's bad.
I've got a tragic story about that.
Did
So
you
one
get stuck in the
no,
balls of the glue trap?
How does it? Wait a minute.
I have not been stuck in that one. So
Not a
my
wax
second,
strap.
one of my first jobs ever was I
Chewed his
worked-
toe off.
I worked on the ground. It hit me in my fake toe because I chewed one off when I was
This is the
20.
last time.
I literally had the most miserable job you could think of. When I worked at the Marion Cricket Club, one of our duties in the morning was we used to have to drive around and get all the glue traps on the premise, and it was literally all these trapped mice, and you just become numb to it. And I don't know. This is fucking terrible. You literally just had to put them in a fucking in a fucking like trash bag and smash them on a table.
Yeah.
And it's like the most humane way to take them out. And it's
Yeah.
just like, it's disgusting. And every time we get a new employee, it'd be
Was it
like, I'll
raccoons
just
you
do
said?
it.
Yeah.
It was raccoons?
No, it was
No.
mice.
Oh, mice.
We did catch a raccoon once. We caught a raccoon once, and guess how we dealt with
I was
it?
going to say, didn't you have to like
You fucking drown it? 'Cause I would have.
We put it in a fucking Tupperware container,
Gave it
and we
antifreeze?
drove it 5 blocks away and let it go in the woods.
I think
Oh,
it's a
hold on.
container.
We
That's
didn't
the
poison
answer
it
they wanted?
or be a dick on
Wait,
Facebook
wait,
about it.
That's what they wanted.
Wait. So it's okay to like bash the mouse's brains in, but the
They're stuck in
raccoon-
the glue already.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's bad.
They needed to
Eat their
go.
hand off.
That's
You know what I mean?
bad.
That's fucked.
Maybe if you
I'd
would,
rather
like,
just
Raccoon, you're not
let them have
killing.
some cheese or something
You're
before
not.
they die.
You're not smashing a raccoon
I'm
and
not
killing
giving-
it in one shot.
The, giving
using-
the mouse
No,
the
that's a
last
fight.
meal is
That's
weird.
an argument.
I think I could
That's
do
a
that.
fight.
I could do
I
that.
don't
literally
think
had-
you can.
Yeah.
I don't
that
wanna,
because they're screaming the whole time, like, fuck! And it's like fucking riding around trying to get their paw off.
It made me a worse person. You know what? Maybe that's why I drink so much.
I did save a possum one time.
Well, they're
Fucking-
fine.
I had to run over a
No, they're
possum.
not. They're like giant fat rats.
I had to run over a
I have a name.
twice.
It was stuck in my trash can.
I have a name. I got stuck in a mouse trap
Dude,
earlier.
I had it. I remember it was Easter Sunday.
Wait, it was in your trash?
It was my trash can had no
Did
lid.
you try to eat it? Also, you
Was it around the-
cake?
I
was it the
Just came for
reference to the
dessert.
Punchy the Whale?
Here for dessert.
It was eat or be eaten, and I was not letting it happen.
It's still good. It's still good.
Yeah.
What was that? The Simpsons? We had the giant sandwich. They just kept
just
eating it every
imagine
time.
Possums are
cold
cute, but
still.
possums are mean if you get a
Dude, they got some
possum.
razor
Sure,
sharp
so
teeth.
am I. What do you want?
I would fucking.
That's why the O is silent.
They're cute when you draw them, but like
Irish possums.
mean when you're up close to them. Another random 7-Eleven fact. Started in 1927 as a place that sold exclusively ice in Dallas, Texas. That must have been tough to keep
Yeah.
it fresh. They realized if they bought eggs, milk, and bread, AKR storm foods, you know, every time there's a thing, you go and get those. If they bought them in bulk, they could resell them as well as make a profit on them. That created the entire concept of the first convenience store.
1924.
Because they were all over the place and they were closer than going to the market and getting stuff.
Yeah, convenience store.
1927.
Convenient.
Very convenient.
Fucking
Convenient.
ha.
I think the convenience stores are slowly dying, unfortunately. Like real convenient, like mom and pop convenience stores.
Like a corner
Is there
store?
any left? That
Westwood
I was just
Market.
gonna say
Westbrook Market's still around.
Mike and Emma's is kind of
Yeah, but that's a sandwich shop. I'm
Yo,
talking
where
like a place
is
you
that?
go get a
like-
loaf of bread and cereal still.
And
like
that's
Roy
it.
Tweedy's. and
yeah, Roy
Colonial.
Tweedy's, Colonial's,
Maybe
another
out in
one.
the city you can find places, but it's like
Well, it's
Corner
because there's a lot. It's just, and it's unfortunate because
They're
you
all
know what?
offensive. Them places, they'll be gone soon.
What?
All the places in the city.
Oh,
I'm sure they're offending somebody
selling
down
the
there.
weed.
How dare they?
PJ Dolan said people started selling heroin outside of them in 1929.
So just east of Lansdowne, they share a zip code, is Yeadon.
Yeah.
Yeadon. So have you? Well, I can't ask that in this room. Has anyone ever been to the Nile Swim Club?
Yes, I have.
Yes.
Actually.
Have you?
Yes.
I've driven by it a million times. So Yeadon's Nile Swim Club did not know this fucking treasure existed in our town. You know how we're all about history recently and all that shit? Did not know this is a thing. Driven by it a million times. When I was growing up, it was very decrepit, not taken care of. Thought it was closed. They started revitalizing it. Do you know why they revitalized it? It's because Yeadon's Nile Swim Club got recognized in a nice little honor on Saturday. It was officially recognized as a historic site in Pennsylvania, and there's a full-fledged ribbon cutting ceremony with their new basketball court. It actually is very beautiful now. It was a hell of a transition from a couple years ago. If you don't know where it is, it's on South Union Avenue off Baltimore Pike, right behind the Empire Diner. Baltimore and Union, if that makes sense. There's the Lansdowne Post Office and all that shit.
Sounds beautiful.
It's in an odd area.
Yeah.
It's in an odd area for like it being that nice. It was a shithole growing up, and then a movement got behind to save it because of its history. America, and even Yeadon in the deep north, didn't integrate swim clubs back in the day. So in 1957, Zoe Mask, Carson Purifoy, and Elmer Stewart applied for the Yeadon pool, and they said no because they were black. They then went full super spite mode, which I can appreciate, and made their own swim club. On Saturday, Margot Davidson was on hand, probably to help her kids sell drugs to people, or pick up one of her many totaled cars that the state pays for, or maybe to suck the souls out of random strangers to empower herself to live forever and keep getting elected. Don't know why she's still in office. Like you're worried about people much.
But this took a sharp left. Don't stop. I'm just saying it took a sharp left.
You know, maybe we do need to get rid of Lansdowne. They keep electing her. But even she couldn't.
She Lansdowne?
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
Oh, it's gotta go.
Yeah. She needs to go.
We need to protest.
It wouldn't do shit. Well, yeah, just leaf blowers.
I'll get my leaf blower.
blowers.
Voter intimidation. What happened? They showed up with snow blowers.
Yeah. Where's your snow?
It was October. It was May.
Where's your snow at, you bitch?
But anyway, on a serious note, even her soulless demon appearance couldn't taint this story. In 1959, the group I just read, Zoe Mask, Carson Purifoy, and Elmer Stewart, the group that got denied from the Yeadon Swim Club for being black, opened the Nile Swim Club. It was the first ever black-owned swim club in the United States of America. Starting going back to a year today, they put so much stress on black-owned businesses and how communities can do all that shit. They were the first ever one in the United States. It was black-owned. I believe it's inclusive now. It's not like black's exclusive, but that's a cool thing. Everyone always looks into Delco and they go, Delco's a bunch of racists. I'm like, yeah, well, Delco has the 3-time Negro League champions in the Derby Daisies. We had the first black-owned business. We have Underground Railroad things. So check our history. It's actually not the worst place in the world.
Motherfucker.
Yeah.
That's right.
Some bad apples. That's it.
They're all in Lansdowne.
Margot Davidson.
Margot Davidson is the baddest of the apples.
Just showed up to help her kids
So,
sell drugs.
So like I said,
You cannot sue me for libel. That's fucking true.
so as I said earlier in the show, Delco Day 6 is literally around the corner.
Yeah, Margot Davidson will be there.
Will she?
Dude, I hope she is, because I hope we just can blast her.
Oh, dude,
What if we sell her drugs? Turn the fucking tables on her.
Is she gonna be walking around the crowd selling drugs in a bag?
Yeah, she
Marked
has-
not drugs.
Yeah, she asked for a booth and then a small scale.
Yeah.
She asked for a booth. You should give her a boof. Get her to boof some drugs.
She asked us their parking, and she said, "Never mind. She'll just crash her car wherever she wants."
So
Can't get a DUI on a holiday.
yes, you can.
I know.
She came for some reason.
Yeah, she gets away
This
with
fucking state. Anyway, I'm not salty. Yeah, tell us more
it.
about
Jimmy's
Delco Day.
coming. Jimmy's coming. He's just going to be there to meet us.
Who, Jimmy?
Somebody's
Jimmy
dad.
D. Jimmy.
Oh, hell yeah.
Jimmy DeRuch.
Yeah.
Can I sell edibles? That's Lewis. Lewis is this.
Well, we're letting Margot Davidson's kids do it. So,
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you said heroin.
So that's
the children.
For those who don't know, Delco will be wide open. Might we add?
Explain.
June 12th.
Oh.
It's that weekend. We'll be wide open and we'll be good to go. And it will be at Marty McGee's in Prospect Park, as it has been the last few years.
1110 Lincoln Avenue, Prospect Park,
1110.
Pennsylvania. 190.
It's going to be how many?
15 acts
15
minimum.
acts. The crew will be there. It's all for Headstrong. Every red cent will go to Headstrong. We make no money on this. I'm gonna make that abundantly clear. The bands do not get paid. They do this.
Oh no!
They can do this as the kindness of their hearts,
Pro bono.
and also the joy of putting on a show for 1,000+ people.
Oh, all of them were really stoked to do it.
So it's gonna be a party that we need, and the timing couldn't be any better. I'm gonna just put that out there.
You know, it's
I'm
a
ready.
party that we basically, this is the perfect.
We
perfect
couldn't
storm.
have planned this out any better. But we always need help.
Okay.
And there are certain sponsors who have already stepped up big time.
Tell us more.
And normally during a Delco Day year, Delco Day, we start planning, January?
It's usually we start talking the weekend of the Royal Rumble.
Yes.
That would be late January.
Yeah, so we start January.
The Saturday before
we pick the place. We talk with the not the sponsor, who we're sponsoring, so the charity in this case. Get the bands going, talk to the place that we're going to do it at, get all that stuff going. And over time, we release graphics, videos, posters, get out there and talk to people about it. This year, unfortunately, we've had about less than 6 weeks to put this thing together.
Still fortunate enough to me.
It's still going to be awesome.
Wait, I have a question. Are we now entering precedented times?
Yes.
Oh.
We're in precedented
We're back
time.
in precedented times? All right,
Yeah,
cool.
we're getting ready to enter the precedented
That's the
time.
best news
We were
I've ever
unprecedented
heard.
for like 20 months.
Yes. But I want to start by thanking one of those sponsors, and let's start with Mchugh's Roofing
Tell me more.
and Siding. They're 484-494-0245. You've seen them. They are a staple in Delco. They do great renovations, including the roofing, the siding, window replacement, general contracting, and so much more.
Snow removal with snow blowers, leaf blowers.
Maybe they'll do that gutter installation.
With or without consent.
Did they
Yeah.
service Lansdowne?
It's 484-494-0245. You can find them at mchughroofing.com as well, and they have free estimates, so that's awesome as well.
They're sponsoring the nice stage.
They are sponsoring the Crate Stage, which is right where and for those who have been to Delco Day, there's actually a deck now right off the Crate Stage.
It's the greatest use of space because I
Oh,
was
yeah.
like, it's going to
That's
cut into
awesome.
space. I'm like, it somehow got bigger.
It actually made it bigger, more spread out. It's going to be great. I'm really
It's
looking
called
forward
an
to this.
open design.
Yeah.
It's going to be huge.
Huge.
The
Big
other next one is Peterson Insurance.
Tell me more.
You can find them at petersoninsurance.com,
Ooh.
and they take care of all your insurance needs. 610-446-5059. Peterson Insurance donated some money. Once again, we need money and resources to put this thing together, and these guys have all stepped up so we can do this. Peterson is one of them. Another one we have is Positivity Yogis. I said it right this time.
Said it right.
Positivity Yogis at Yoga and Wellness. 610-306-0834. 31 South Eagle Road, Suite 101, Havertown, PA 19083 at pyogis.com. And everybody can use a little extra wellness this day and age, and they're a great place to do that at. And phillysportstrips.com. You can check them out. They are donating 2 tickets to their Phillies-Yankees trips that's leaving from the city.
Yankees.
Yeah, just fucking kill you one of these days. It's leaving from the city that day, July 21st, and taking you by a bus and a group of people straight up to the game, party all day, food,
All day.
catering, beer. Normally,
All
it's
day.
100 and
Coming?
no,
No, probably not.
normally it's
I think you should-
Maybe.
I think you should go.
I'm not really
normally it's
there.
$189 a ticket, which is still a pretty cheap price
Yeah.
to go. But they're giving away 2 free tickets.
We're
so
paying for
you can
Carrie to
enjoy.
go.
Carrie, just make sure Carrie wins the prize. No,
Yeah.
Okay,
it's-
I'll make a note.
yeah.
Win the prize.
Win the prize. I'll tell you how to do that off air. And Wolves, which we partake in again today. We did. As large men, we tend to partake in many sandwiches many times a day. I actually had Holbrook in my mouth today because we both enjoyed a Holbrook
nice.
sandwich. Tell them about it.
Was it
Well,
creamy?
let me tell you something.
And dreamy.
So Dan Wolf, the proprietor, he follows me on Facebook, knows my woes that I can't cook and all that shit. And my love for McRib, so he made his own McRib out of actual pulled pork,
Like real
Made-
rib meat. Like not,
not the ribless pigs that the McDonald's makes it out of. And then the pulled pork is in a tangy barbecue sauce called a Fat Cobra sauce after one of the bands I'm
Love
in.
that.
It's wrapped in pork roll. Sorry, I was trying to chug a beer by the end of the promos, and he made me do it. Boy, bourbon up tastes even better.
Sounds delicious. Sounds delicious.
And then there's coleslaw. There's like a specialized slaw on it and pickles, and it's boy oh boy, is it a complex flavor that is just the best.
Anyway, Wolf does a great job because you know what he gives you the availability if you're not from the Aston area, which it is at 4417 Pennell Road in Aston.
I got that address wrong earlier.
Yeah.
Not even fucking close.
They actually at certain times, not all the time, but most of the time, they have availability, and they'll deliver almost anywhere in Delco. It's a little up fee to do it, but hey, for a good sandwich, it's worth paying for. And there's also Big Ale, which is mango salsa, Captain Crunch chicken, Chipotle sauce is very good as well.
Sounds kind of Lansdowny to me.
And then
Dan Wolf is from Lansdowne too, so he's
Yeah.
gonna be very offended by your rant earlier.
Then the Delco Jesus, which is just non-existent.
Yeah, it's off the
I
menu.
thought the Delco Jesus.
We
was
replaced
just
it with the carry.
Yeah, it's called the carry now.
the Delco Jesus is just a fucking like hoagie roll with 4 small dicks on it.
And then
Covered
our
Some of the
last
sauce.
Oh,
our last sponsor, Great Comedy. So they're also sponsoring us. Very nice of them too.
So Carrie, welcome
Sponsor.
back.
Got a
Thank
fucking
you.
Charlie
Thank you.
horse.
It's good. It's good.
So guys, I'm gonna just throw this graphic up there. Delco Day
Good to figure
6
it out.
is at Marty McGee's, and I didn't even tell anybody. I unveiled the graphic of the whole thing,
Tell us more.
which was designed by our very own Spaz.
Thanks, buddy.
Delco Tees, and there will be a T-shirt which will have this design, and then of course all our sponsors on the back.
Just
Looks great.
one. Just one T-shirt. We
Just
all have
one
t-shirts.
T-shirt.
A T-shirt, and there will be a battle for it.
There's
You
gonna
will
be a
battle.
sign up.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
can sign up.
yeah.
Everybody takes a turn wearing this shirt.
We're all playing Dick Chicken on 420 at 3 o'clock for the T-shirt.
It's
Oh,
an extra.
the
It's an extra
contest.
schmedium.
Yeah.
Post. Oh, Ron, he wants to post a sandwich pic from Saturday. I don't have it on me. Ron. I will do that on our social media. Ron, the guy who's been acting as Fat Cow Jerky he bought all 3 sandwiches.
Yeah.
And he actually bought a Detroit style pizza, which is also pretty
Oh my
amazing.
god, so good.
Sounds
Keep
good.
hearing it.
It's like the
Yeah.
best beer drinking pizza I can tell you right now. Like it's just that's all I'm gonna say. And he ordered all 3 plus the Detroit pizza, and he's taste tested them, and he said he liked the Holbrook the most. I came in a close second. And he said Jesus just left in the middle of it, never had a chance to eat it. So it's like,
He said who?
it fell asleep. It just fell asleep.
He was sleeping and vaping at the same time.
So talented. That
He said he was
sandwich.
asleep and also arguing with him on Facebook.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he told him the Delco Jesus tried selling a
He's
catalytic
like, it was a
converter
fucking
outside.
party.
Yeah.
He's like, it was a party, guys. Yeah, I had parties for myself too, where I ordered 2 pizzas and a cheesesteak and a Fudgy the Whale.
I have definitely ordered something labeled as family size
Yeah.
for myself before.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
I know Carrie won't fall into this, but the fat guys in the room.
Whoa.
Have you ever over ordered at like over on the phone or like at a drive-through and like, oh yeah, let me check my list. She wanted,
Yeah.
he wanted,
Yesterday.
yeah, it was not for anybody else.
The infamous is it all alone in the car going, yeah, we're gonna need.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need.
So I one time said,
we
hold on, I
need."
can't read her handwriting, and 2 chili cheese burritos. You know, like I've done that. Just
Did you want cheese on the side or no cheese? Okay, no cheese with that.
no
Yeah.
cheese. Oh, no.
I made Amber get a
Do you want
fucking...
double fries or did you want the apple slices? He'll take double fries.
Actually,
So
make
that's
that,
not even an option. You just order double fries.
Yeah.
make that triple fries, actually.
Yeah.
And throw a fry in there for me for the ride.
Side of fries.
You know?
What do you think? I'm a
Side
daffodil. Make that quad fries.
I
my
love the
dog-
rogue fries in the
my-
bag. that
Yeah,
fall out.
bagglers?
Yeah.
My
What are they
dog
called?
says you always come in a
Bagglers.
close
Baggers?
second.
Got
I like
bagler with a
Bagler?
Bagler.
I like that.
With a
A
yeah.
bagler?
So have you
A
ever
ham
done?
bagler?
I don't think Carrie. You never done that, right?
No,
No,
never once.
no. I don't think you would.
No.
No, I've done it though. I've honestly
have.
sat there and gone like,
I can tell you, I did a Saturday
There's
night
no
into
shame in my
Sunday.
game, Al.
I did it last night. I made Amber go to Taco Bell by herself to pick up our order, so she looked like the piece of shit, not me.
She's,
I've had the
fabulous
look of
specimen a woman.
disdain from like
yeah.
when you order like all the
Same.
food and like the drive-through and like they're waiting for you to pull up with a car full of people and it's just like just one
Yeah.
person and you get the
I was at
That's
a
what you-
fucking...
That's why I always greet them with a fucking like a happy dog about to eat look, just like
Yeah.
yeah, that's all me.
I pulled up a Burger
I got
King.
the 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah.
When Burger King was doing that fucking 10 nuggets for $10 $1.
Yeah, they're
I
disgusting.
would go and get
They're
like fucking
Yeah.
150 nuggets and like it'd be like me and a couple of my boys at like the house, but like I would dig into like 85 of them. One time I pulled up and lady's like, "Who the fuck you with?" I'm like, "What do you mean?" She's like, "150 nuggets. Who the fuck you with?" I'm like,
Did you call
like,
it?
there's friends at home." She's
it's
like,
like
"Yeah,
it's like the carpool lane. You have to have somebody else in the front.
Yeah.
and they won't see you.
fuck you gonna do with these nuggets?" I'm like, I'm gonna eat some. I'm gonna share."
Yo, Chris Hoops. All right. Here's a
I started scolding. I was like, "Fuck,
Well, I
man."
need to know more.
here's a funny story. So Chris Hoops just brought this up. So they have a thing called the Tailgate meal at McDonald's.
Yeah.
Is that a
Which
real
like-
thing?
It's like a box. It's like a giant box with like
got
2
different-
Big Macs, 2 fries,
McChicken?
McChicken, some nuggets.
Otherwise known as a minor
That
challenge.
doesn't
Yeah.
sound like that much.
Yeah. Called a Wednesday.
It's
It's not that much.
It's not, but I remember one time I made the drive-through girl laugh. Because I'm sitting there, like, and she was trying, like, it's like the oh shit, I laughed in this guy's face through the drive-through. Because I'm sitting there going, I'll take a number 6, and I just want a chicken sandwich, double cheeseburger, and she's like, did you want the meal? I'm like, oh no, that'd be way too much food. And she's just like, oh, you're serious? It's like, oh, I'm sorry. I'm like, she apologized to me 10 times at the window. I'm like, it's okay. I'm pathetic and fat. It's all right.
One time this year, I literally did pull up, and I was like, I ordered. It was late night, and they knew what was going on. And I was like, whatever I order, and they're like, yeah, we don't have quarter pounders with a Big Mac work. And I just laughed and I said, it's not about the taste at this point. Yeah. It's about the shame. Like,
well, here Jimmy said something.
I just wanted a bunch of salt. Please just give that to me.
Here's something that's funny. Jimmy said, just look them in the eye and tell them my pregnant wife is having a craving. Funny story. So
I'm the pregnant wife.
My wife, in between our 2 kids, was pregnant for a short time. And she had these weird cravings, and one of the things were McDonald's French fries and their freshly made cookies. I didn't even know they had them, freshly made cookies.
No, they fuck.
They're like, they Spunkmeyer or something. I think they just make them in the store. So she had, and I swear to God, I was at McDonald's in the drive-thru at least 3 to 4 times a week, about 8, 9 o'clock at night. So I'd come by, and like to the point that the girls at the drive-thru,
they had it ready for you.
They knew me, like, oh hey Al. You know, and
the girls like, oh shit, Kevin James back. Kevin James back, everybody. He needs his cookies.
Oh, Al, you're pregnant. You're pregnant. Wait, what? This again? What wife?
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, yeah.
I remember the one girl. She just like goes. The one girl says, "Oh, it's for his wife" or something like that. She goes, It's like what? Okay.
Carrie, when you were pregnant, what was the weirdest craving you had?
I didn't have any weird cravings. It's really disappointing. You should make one up for the next time somebody asks, I guess. Yeah.
You didn't have any cravings at all?
No.
Like pickles? Isn't it like a big thing?
No.
Cinnamon,
vanilla milkshakes. Like
you didn't send the hubby for certain, like, I gotta have a vanilla milkshake.
If I can say Chick-fil-A when he would go to
Oh my God.
Chick-fil-A is the real thing.
He's gonna get us.
Do it. Should I go? I'll go.
You're fucking pounding my Clan Tavern, bro.
Do you ever make your man, ask your man to buy lady products?
No.
Has he ever bought you lady products?
I don't think so.
I got over that.
Have
you?
I can handle myself as an adult.
I know, but if you're asked, hey, can you pick up some
my
tampons?
wife never asked me to do it. As far as I can remember, I won't buy cigarettes for her though.
But you'll buy her tampons.
Yeah.
So you'll buy
jam rags, not cigarettes.
Yeah,
that's fair.
She needs them. It's like something you need.
Well,
you don't need cigarettes.
You can put her in a closet for like 5 days.
And I don't smoke. I think smoking's disgusting. So.
So it's period, but that's fine.
Yeah.
See, I have no problem going out and getting jam rags.
That's a good point. She can't control that.
It's true.
She could not.
She tries hard enough.
No, but yeah, I'm trying to remember. No jam rags. No.
I have no problem. I'm just like, all right, cool. You need jam rags?
I've used one for a nosebleed.
Sure.
Oh, I've used a couple for nosebleeds.
Oh, sure.
I call and ask her what size every time.
Cut on my leg.
I'm straight. I know it all. Heavy flow, medium, light.
So I was called a moron because I used a pad.
What size coochie are you?
You use the right side?
I used a pad for a cut on my thigh or my calf one time. It was bleeding pretty well.
Use the sticky side.
I don't know what side I used, but but it wouldn't stay. So I used Scotch tape around my thigh a couple of times, and my friends just called me an idiot.
Well,
if the pad
works,
if the pad fits, wear it. You know.
So serious question, because you're a girl. So I know there's like different fucking.
Vaginas, tell us about them.
Remember that time you were a girl? That was pretty cool.
But like fucking. Like when it goes from like super to like super max, is there like does it change like the width of the actual fucking thing?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. So fucking some of these girls walk around boot cut.
Yeah.
And fucking.
Yep.
All right, that's fucked.
Is it?
So according to my dong, I hate smoking. Also, my pancreas.
Who said your dong?
My dong said that.
He loves his dong though. He loves your dong.
Oh yeah, more often than I should.
I love my pancreas so much. I'll eat this fudge the whale cake out of the fucking trash, and no one's gonna stop me.
Yeah, ever since I've gotten so fat again. Like I lost a bunch of weight when I got the diabetes thing, but now I don't. it's under control. Now I'm gonna have diabetes again.
Oh yeah, same.
It's a pandemic,
Diabetes
Yeah.
the revenge.
Yeah, revenge of my diabetes. No, but like
Revenge of the
The
tit.
funny thing is, I don't
Diabetes
know. Like
order.
I've been pretty. My blood sugar's been good because I still stay away from soda. I was drinking late. That was what was killing me.
Sure.
Like the all those sugary beers and things that we were drinking.
Natterdays?
Natterdays.
Yeah, that was
Oh.
a bad.
Nowadays.
The heartburn.
Like soda. Like and
still
I,
get heartburn.
at one point I was working so much between here and my other job that I would go to the 7-Eleven in between shows and get like a sugary filled coffee. An energy drink of some sort of soda, and I would down them in between shows, and that was probably one of the reasons. And when I was on this show, we were drinking Natterdays by the caseload.
Nowadays with the fucking tits.
Yeah.
Have we had the new
They
ones
ruined
yet?
us.
The pineapple?
Yeah, they're terrible. They're
Oh
absolutely terrible.
no, real. Oh.
They're literally like it is flavorless yet terrible.
Do they
at the
have
same time.
Natterday seltzers? I feel like that's something that should
Yeah.
happen.
Natty.
I signed
Yeah.
up.
No, Natty.
Natter days.
Natterday
Oh.
seltzers.
Yeah, that's what they're
Kinda
like
like
listed
ours.
as.
Because if that's true and they're like low in sugar, Papa's got a brand new bag.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, I'm going.
Those are the ones that are like a low. Oh yeah, they do have the Natterday seltzer.
Somebody looking at that?
Really has zero.
I signed up to do karaoke one time. There's a 2.5 hour wait, just so I can do the song Tequila and yell Natter Days over it.
It was after we
Nice.
did the Delco Open.
Yes,
We were all there. It was great.
it was
yeah.
frightening.
What?
It hurt. Fucking when he put me on the Natter Days, I was like, oh, cool. There's no going back now. Fucking, we went to the Delco Open, and then right there, I think we all had a show at the Nail.
Tumble. Oh,
Yeah,
you
we had
wanted
the
to
tumble,
know,
and
yeah.
then the next weekend was show at the Nail, and we drank him out of all the Natter Days he had. So all right, cool. I got a case. I got 2.5 cases left. I'm like, all right, cool. That was at 7:30. At 2 a.m. I have none left, and I still have heartburn.
Yeah.
All those.
Natterday freeze pops?
Yeah, it's a real thing.
That's a thing.
It's disgusting. Yeah.
If I can
So
have any of the like
disappointed.
after effects, of it,
It's
I
just Natty Light seltzers. Natter Day seltzers. Give
So
me
they
the
do
results.
have Natterday flavored seltzers.
No, they have Natty Light. Natural Light has
Yeah.
a seltzer.
But is there, I guess,
The
pink
Natty
lemonade?
Light seltzers are essentially sugar-free Natterdays. Like that's
Well,
literally.
Natterdays
it's
were
not-
pink lemonade, right?
Right, but they don't have like a subset of Natter Day seltzer.
They don't have a
It's like
flavor,
that's like
just
a-
one flavor.
Right.
There's a Natty
Well, there's
seltzer. There's a
two.
There's not like a
blackberry one.
watermelon and a
There's a
pineapple.
pineapple
There's
now.
a pineapple. No,
Yeah.
there's a pineapple Natterday,
Yeah.
which is bad, and it's bad for you,
I'm
Al.
so sad about
The
that.
the Natty Light seltzers are blackberry,
days.
and the other one is essentially Natterday flavored.
They have sour seltzers now. too.
Disgusting.
No,
Sounds
no.
Sour
No,
seltzer?
no, I remember these.
Peach.
'Cause I've drank these before. There's
No.
there's the Cantalina
Yeah, lime mixer.
lime mixer.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Peach.
essentially Natterday.
When cherry and lime become the best friends.
yeah.
Surprised they get sued for that.
Sounds like
And then there's an orange pack. Hold on.
You know what goes good with those?
Aloha Beach Fly. Oh no, it's Aloha Beaches. It's called.
That one's
Yeah.
terrible.
But I'm saying there's no Natterday flavor.
No.
Yeah. You know what? You know what
Okay,
goes good
you're
with the
telling me
fucking
there
Aloha
is.
Yeah,
Beach?
the other one is essentially a Natterday.
No, it's not. The Cantalina lime mixer I've had. It's not bad, but it's not a
Yeah,
Natterday.
the Aloha Beaches goes great with Chick-fil-A.
God.
My ears.
And number 2, the fucking get the fucking Coke and ice. Oh man, get extra fucking. They go, how much you want? I was like, I want an ignorant amount of sauce. They, how much?
I
they
want
gonna-
to pray.
I have a fucking drawer at work that's this deep and this long,
The
full of
packets.
Chick-fil-A. That's from 2 trips.
Oh, the packets. The
Yeah, just the
condiments,
sauce. Oh yeah.
You can buy a squeeze bottle at the Acme of it.
Yeah, but
Like, in
when I
the-
got that way, it was
in the
free.
ketchup section.
Do you notice how nobody gives you napkins anymore?
Yeah, we learned that.
All right, can I ask you a
places
question? I
today.
know it's better for the
Nobody.
environment, but is paper straws piss you
Paper
off?
straws
Yeah.
can fuck
Yeah,
off.
they
Fuck
melt.
turtles too.
But,
Fuck turtles.
Turtles are
Yeah.
mean.
What are turtles?
Like birds.
That's what it all started over. Is that
Snappers are.
Seattle and San Francisco want to save the fucking turtles that they
And I
don't
get
have.
the environment thing, but it's like I'm drinking out of a soda, you know, whatever, and,
What, drinking
and by the time
milkshake
I
with
drink
my
like 2
fucking
sips,
mouth?
it's melted.
What is it? I've never even.
It's a paper straw.
I've
It's a
never
straw, but
even
it's made
seen
out of
one.
cardboard.
I've
It
never even seen
disintegrated away.
Yeah, you're like
It's
your
like still
lips
gonna-
start. You start like getting like peeling paper off of it.
It's like drinking drinking a soda through a cigarette.
Yeah.
Yeah, just-
Stupid.
You could take the fucking lid off and
You could just not
how-
drink through a straw.
drink like a big boy.
You have to.
Yeah, we can just teach these turtles to fucking be better and stop eating fucking plastic.
We need turtle education.
Better turtle education.
Turtle reform.
No turtles left behind.
Yes.
San Francisco and Seattle
Already
started COVID.
You mean the land?
Why are we
down
going to
on
listen
the
about
west?
fucking straws? I don't give a fuck about their straw opinion. Yeah.
See, the COVID was the last straw.
Every
for them.
single bad thing in the last 5 years can be traced back to Seattle and San Francisco. I'm not going to listen to them about some turtles that they don't have.
Yeah, because that daffodil Kurt Cobain killed himself, and he was also from Seattle.
No, because that's why he wanted out.
Yeah,
He said these
shit.
freaks and their stupid love of turtles.
Yeah. Let's get a fucking Seattle cracking.
Although stereotypically known for employing Indians from India, it actually was originally branded for Native American type of Indians and called totem stores. This is because the owner of the original went to Alaska on vacation and brought a totem pole to put out front as a landmark, and then they started applying it to all their locations. This was stopped in the 1960s as we sent all the totems off to fight in Vietnam. Well, it's a 7-Eleven fact. The last line is obviously a joke.
Yeah, right.
I was wondering how that worked. So
Yeah.
that's good. Thank you for clarifying.
Yeah, thanks for explaining your joke because it always makes it funny.
It was
Al, Clifton's not off the fucking, not off the back burner.
No, definitely not.
Clifton's not off the back burner in this whole episode.
I would
so,
say carnivals in general aren't off.
Carnival drama round 12. Fight!
Who's trashier, the Carnies or the Clifton people?
Ooh.
I don't. So I guess is the bungalow always like this, or are they the carnies from the fucking thing?
What?
The bungalow, not the bungalow. Sorry, the fucking burgundy.
very.
Yeah.
Is the burgundy? That's all the carnies, right? It's been worse recently.
I mean, listen, I remember growing up and being at the Clifton Carnival. I had a girl who I know who you would probably call not attractive, who made out with a carny.
How old was she?
Did he smell
How
like
old was the
cabbage?
carny?
Small
Oh.
hands.
Yeah. Smells like cabbage.
I guess
Like creepy enough.
16, 17.
Okay, that's creepy, Al.
Yeah.
That's
Carney's probably
creepy.
50.
I don't know. I mean,
Was he throwing her?
he
Throwing
might-
the
he had
flange
to
under the
read-
dress or
he-
what?
When she asked how old he was went by his reading level. So he was actually younger than her.
Wow.
Was he popping a flange underneath their skirt or what?
Maybe.
Popping a flange.
Yeah, a finger.
Okay.
Okay, we
Oh,
figured that out.
phalanges. Okay, wow,
Yeah.
that's actually deep. Okay.
Right.
That's what she
So one thing I love
she
that we
did.
all follow these community pages for.
Small hands.
Carnies, smell like cabbage.
cabbage.
Small
Like
hands.
slipper
Carnies.
hands.
Freak
I
carnies.
was born with these mittens.
it's like the DuPonts are,
Can I
are
put on your
carnies.
Yeah.
button, Holbrook?
Jesus Christ. Let me get that for you.
Oh, it's Flipper Boy.
strong hand.
So,
stir these up real nice and good for you.
so the best thing about community pages is not because they bring communities together, it's because you see a bunch of Karens freak out over nothing, over complete rumors that are ridiculous. One of my favorite ones ever, this should not be funny, but it is in the long run, was Upper Darby had one of their 9,000 fucking school lockdowns, and it was because someone brought like a fucking like squirt gun. And all of a sudden, if you check the rumor mill in these community groups, it was that there was basically an atomic bomb that went off, and there was 5,000 casualties.
Yeah.
It was so over the top ridiculous, and the citing of the sources was just like my ex-boyfriend's former husband before he became a turtle's grandmother used to be a fucking cop in San Diego, and she told me she's in the know and told me that there was absolutely nuclear weapons there.
Absolutely.
Incredible.
Nuclear weapons where?
Upper Darby.
Like Upper Darby High School, because they got shut down for like a squirt gun.
Oh,
So they're blowing it out
It's in the
proportion.
library.
I think it's the fucking
However,
halfway
didn't
house
the-
dude they ordered
I know a
uranium.
couple
Didn't the
Squares
one
off
guy
Ferrari.
buy plutonium off
Yeah,
Amazon?
so
Yeah.
and
So-
only a couple blocks away.
Yes.
Not too far off. Let's give him credit.
Build a
on
time
this.
machine.
Dude was like, all right,
You
cool.
know all
I'm
the
out of
Karens, like,
prison.
That's
off
still
now.
the best fucking article of all time.
Yeah, you know the Karens. They don't check the feed at all.
Oh, not at all.
Because, for instance, the Clifton Carnival this year was an extra weekend. It started this last Friday. Usually, it's this.
Oh no, Al, it's been
Yeah.
closed for 5 days according to the page.
Ah.
No,
No, the rumor mill. That's it. Like,
oh, it has it because I've been there all
no,
5
it's,
days.
yeah, it was literally like people in the know and like the Clifton Pal being like, they're open.
Oh, they're
6
really
to
in the
10 every
know.
Short
night.
lines. Yeah, short
Yeah,
lines.
the line's been so short.
Nobody's
Yeah.
there.
No, but so
Small hands.
How them cornies gonna feed their families with their small
with
hands?
their weird flipper hands.
They all play Joe Dirt.
No, they have like the carny showers there too.
Dude, they
It's really
probably love Clippers.
Yeah,
They
with
probably
Joe
finally
Dirt,
fit
it was
in.
working at the carnival.
Yes.
Who do you love? And he's like fucking all
And
sexy in the wind. Like,
he's got that is one of them.
So
Perfect.
apparently on Saturday night, the Clifton Carnival, which everyone said, "Oh, it's gonna be terrible because it's the only carnival around." Because we all know Aston got shut down for having a fracas a couple years
even
ago.
O'Hara got one a couple years back.
They
didn't
have
it?
fracases.
Yeah.
They have
Yes.
kerfuffles.
Kerfuffles.
They're holy
Indeed.
fracas.
So there was apparently a one-on-one chick fight on Saturday around closing, and that resulted in a large police presence because the police are going to react because they've seen how wild it can get at some
Dude,
of these
they
things.
usually they hire people to do the Clifton. Like they're like other
Snapper
cops and
Smackdown.
security, like guns and all. Like not just some fat mall cop who's sleeping there. Like legitimate.
Jim has a name.
Oh.
like they trust him with a gun.
He might shoot
It's a
himself.
bomb.
Poor guy.
So a
figure out how to
one-on-one
win out of it.
16-year-old chick fight then became
John Willis wants to know if any titties come out in the fight.
well, they were like kids.
I know.
It was
then
rival gangs, right?
it literally became quote unquote multiple gunshots fired. I'm listening to the police scanner. This never happened.
Never happened.
And just all sorts of things like thoughts and prayers to everyone.
I'm telling you, like I said, they are usually this Monday through the weekend,
Yeah.
but they open up this weekend. In the Karens, I love them. Why are the carnival people here already? It was because the trucks pulled up last Thursday.
Well, somebody's gotta fuck you, sweetheart.
Yeah.
Like, fucking calm down. dude.
Because Burgundy's got a pool tournament on Thursday.
Well, they're closing down, so they're selling it soon, so they need a place for all the carny folk to go now.
Getting
That
it
makes
taken
them
by
good
the
at pool, though.
ATF.
Take that, Patty and Selma.
Getting it repoed by the ATF does not count as selling, Al.
Oh, okay. Selling.
We're only mad because they take all of our parking
repoed.
spaces and they won't let us use their dumpster.
And by accident one time, you bitch. Yeah, how do you like that?
It's an all you can
Ah,
suck dick.
They don't have the internet, Al.
I'd be insulted if I knew how to work this newfangled
They
phone of
actually
mine.
do. They're stealing your internet.
Did my boat just call me a bitch?
Yeah. They can hear through the wall. They got their mugs up against the wall.
Yeah.
You bitch.
Daddy.
I've never been in there. I want to go in there and take a shit and leave.
No, I'd be there.
No,
to
you
take a
cannot.
shit.
This is not an insult to you.
Yeah.
You cannot fit in the
Yeah.
toilet.
I didn't say I was going to go to the
Do
bathroom.
you want to go hold hands and shit in the toilets and then leave? Or
No,
something?
Carrie-
We can't fit in.
We could
Carrie-
spider
Oh, you guys
shot.
do number 4 together.
Carrie
we
could
could
barely
spider
fit in
shit.
there. You could barely fit in there. Like this, like literally the.
That's
I didn't say I was
Yeah.
using a
The,
bathroom.
the side of the toilets and the urinal walls are like butt up against each other.
Oh,
I
you
think
could probably
Al's
just
calling
say
out that I did not
didn't
come
say-
out of this pandemic better than I went in.
No,
so
it's
thank
that
you.
small. It's that small.
Probably just said I didn't say I was using the bathroom.
Oh,
I said
Right.
I was
You
shitting
may
in
be
there.
able to shit. If
He's
you,
So in a
gonna
hole,
walk in
you
the
know?
front door, take a poop.
yeah, go ahead.
With my whole
It
ass.
won't, nobody would notice. That's the sad truth. Nobody would notice.
But, oh shit, he blowing kisses at us.
Yo,
Al, yes, they would. They'd have customers.
yeah. You can go take a shit on the bar and Patty will probably try to sell it a beer.
We're not. Spaghetti season.
Did you know Japan has the most 7-Eleven locations, almost 2.5 times as much as the USA. It is in part of Japan's obsession with U.S. culture. This is a real thing.
Konnichiwa, bitches.
They got that. They got last call. They're fucking thriving over in the Orient.
Did you guys know that Disney stated that their upcoming Cruella will feature their first openly gay character?
Again.
All right,
Yeah,
most
no,
Disney characters
exactly.
gay.
Why am I mad at that? Why did I mention that? Because it's 8 movies in a row that they've claimed that.
Weren't the
gonna
Cars
say-
and Cars gay?
Was it the show? There's a show. Oh, that was
They
Nickelodeon.
had a lesbian,
did that.
or maybe that was Pixar.
Nickelodeon did that with SpongeBob and some character on another
The
show.
remake
Same-
of Beauty and the
same
Beast had a
sex.
gay character. Like the remake of Beauty and the Beast.
The
was
live
a
action?
character, Yeah,
With
Yeah.
Beast as the big dyke? That'd be
the one that
awesome.
Jason Lane played. Yeah. No, like the random, not just known.
It's,
Nobody else had
yeah,
that?
What,
No.
Gaston's friend, the little guy?
Who?
not
We'll go
his
back
name.
to the tape later. I'm gonna have to remove it. I'm gonna blur it out.
Oh, I don't want
I'm
to
gonna
know.
blur it out. because
Blur it
that's-
out. Keep the nuts in.
Keep the nuts in.
Keep the hairy nuts.
Yeah,
in.
keep the nuts out. Just blow out the bird.
Yeah, blur out the fucking
2 birds,
17-year-old
not
dick.
3, Al.
Keep the
Two
berries.
birds, one
Blur the
sack.
twig. Keep the berries.
I was a fucking kid. Had a fucking bat on him for being fucking 15.
That's just a weird accusation.
Congratulations on your kid's penis.
You must be a proud dad. Proud
Is that
dad.
a Curb Your Enthusiasm?
yeah, you brought that up.
Oh my god, I can't believe that episode.
As a father, if your kid had a big penis, you kind of feel would be a slight
Oh,
bit
yeah,
of
I'd be so
proudness.
happy. Oh my god, he's not gonna be
Little
stuck on
pride.
me.
Little pride.
Despite stereotypes and the Simpsons episode I saw yesterday that made me think of all this, the first 7-Eleven opened in India only opened in 2019.
Really?
There's only one.
Was it owned by a white guy?
I think so.
Oh, dude, you know what? I got banned from Facebook. This is a true story. So me and the wifey went to Mexico for our.
It's already racist.
Wait, how's that racist? Because I said Mexico?
When you go to a Mexican restaurant, do you say gracias?
Gracias. Fucking gracias. Can I get the nachos to go?
Yeah.
But
Can I get a vagina?
we were staying on a resort in the Riviera Maya, and we were going to they call it it's kind of their, I don't know, it was their Disney World. It's like the whole thing, but
Disney World.
It's called X-Carré or something like that. But it's a bus ride between there. It's about a 15-minute bus ride, and it's through a normal town. Like it's like driving through Ridley Park to get from one tropical area to another. And there's a Home Depot, and I took a picture of it, and I posted on this was what, 8 years ago, give or take. And I posted on there. I said the funny thing is there's a bunch of white guys out front looking for work. And and I said everything's backwards here in Mexico or something like that. I got booted off Facebook for it. No, hold on. I got in Facebook jail for it. But 6 years later, because it said, "Remember when you said this?" And that's when I got in trouble for
How
it.
long?
I was like 10 days or something. It wasn't anything crazy.
Yeah. So you said
don't
earlier
know.
there's 71,000. There's only a specific number.
Yeah.
So for that one to open up in India,
Yeah.
One had to close.
One
it.
had
one had to
somewhere
close
else.
where. So maybe the one on the Gaza Strip got bombed. I shouldn't have said that.
No. What was that phrase from
But
earlier?
maybe.
Holbrook had the best line. Stank.
Stank in the East Bank.
Oh yeah.
Stank in the West Bank.
Getting some stank in the West Bank.
West Bank, Spank Bank.
Oh, I love it.
Spank Bank for West Bank.
I love it.
You guys raise money
Yeah.
for
It's a
fucking
thing.
Palestine.
Yeah.
Happening.
Oh,
Happening.
Damn, girl, you're from the Middle East because you're Palest. Fine.
Uncle Spiggy.
Fuck.
Uncle Spiggy said they closed the one in Lakewood. So you can open.
Say what you want, but Eddie Stone has a right to defend itself.
In
They'll figure it out when they learn how to read and write.
No, we got time.
In Hong Kong, 7-Elevens are primarily used to pay for public housing and are basically welfare offices.
Wait, what?
That's literally what they're treated as.
Hong Kong's
It
not
is like
real.
where
So you
go
can
to
go
pay-
get smokes and get your
Yeah,
They call
it's
them
primarily
hoons.
like literally like
call
paperwork
what?
shit. Like a fucking
Truly
welfare
convenient.
office.
hoons.
Yeah.
Hoons.
Yeah,
What
that-
smokes?
Yeah, instead of like now we call them like smokes or cigs, they call them hoons.
Hoons.
Yeah.
That means
And
cigarettes.
they have hoon lounges.
Like
Singles?
hookah. So
Where
like
you can
hookah,
fucking
but
sit
hoon.
in your haunches and just fucking rip cigs in the airport.
Like chief and heat hoons.
Dude, if I could fucking
Even Hoonies.
if I can heat some hoons,
Yeah.
Heat some.
Boom through some hoons.
Do you guys know they're not selling Twisted Tea lights in Delco?
That's
Yeah.
Why is that?
sad.
So apparently, I talked to multiple
Lansdowne.
fucking bar owners, bar managers, and even a couple of the distributors like Regulators and Pens and all that shit. They're not doing it to here. They're giving us like the half and halves, and the lights are going to the Northeast because they're saying the Northeast like likes Twisted Tea more. That's a fucking lie.
That's not true.
You can fucking blow
Are
my
they pretty
ass.
much
I've never
saying,
done a
are they
tea
just
bomb
pretty
in
much
the-
saying
in the
Delco's
Northeast.
fatter? So there's no
Well, they're
reason-
making us fatter.
They're
I've
like,
never
well, no,
done
they're
a
just
tea
saying,
bomb
well,
in the
they don't need it. They hate their pancreas.
They know we'll drink whatever.
Yeah,
That's probably true.
that might be it.
They'll
We're
drink the
more,
swill.
we're
Is
more
more than one-
manly than them.
is more than one pancreas pancreai like broccoli
Yeah.
Yeah.
or soap, or is it
octopi.
pancreases?
I think it's just
Pancreas.
pancreas. I think pancreas is one of
What
the
would more than one homeless person be? Was it homely?
It's called,
No. I think if
It's
you
called
had,
a coven, and I've created a couple.
if you had
It's a horde of
if
homeless.
you had multiple, it would just be the pancreas. I don't think it's. I think it's same thing.
I think the homeless, it's called a pride.
It's called dinner time for Holbrook.
Yeah.
Fuck it or fork it. Guys, been watching The Mayor of Easttown?
Yes.
Oh my god, it's so good. It ends on Sunday. I think we should do a viewing thing for it.
Yeah, maybe we'll gather up here.
I can catch up by
Get
Sunday.
some wolves.
You can do that.
More
I
of the
can catch
weekend.
up by Sunday.
Yeah.
Trust me, yo,
Oh,
it is
oh.
fucking golden.
Down shore.
If you're not watching, you're
Wait,
thinking
did you
about
say
getting-
you're going down the shore?
It's Memorial Day weekend. We're down shore.
Are we
I literally. All right, can we talk about that for a second?
Yeah.
I'll be
Somebody talked about this today. All right, you know,
Down there, if I could. Hell yeah.
you know, if we're gonna leave the bucket, we're going down the shore. You know, it's,
Oh, it's not really the buckets.
for
We're
the
getting
show.
a shore.
uh,
Piece of shit.
He lost the final, if anyone's counting.
did he?
Mayor of Easttown won. Kate Winslet beat him in the finals.
Okay.
Can you guys not eat hoagies over a corpse?
Do a live post show. Post what show?
Oh, like a
Premiere.
fucking talking.
Yeah,
Talking
yeah,
Dead.
yeah. Maybe we could do that. That might be something to talk
Yeah.
My parents bought a place.
about. All right.
I
So
hope that the people watching fucking have seen it.
wait, all right, guys, you're having a side conversation here. Fuck you.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Hey.
fuck you guys. So you got a place for us to stay? Is that what you're telling us?
I might.
Live from the shore again?
That
We
was
did one before. It was
that
fun as
was
shit.
one of the fucking greatest
You should
days
bring that
ever.
girl we had on here before. We can do shores and whores, and it'll just be a fucking
Which
tit
girl?
fest.
We've been on a few.
The one with the fucking tits.
We've had a few
The fucking sloppy
Recently?
tits. Yeah.
recently. Okay, got you. She'd be down for that.
Other weird.
No, but I'm asking, like, so as we all have been down to the shore many a times, do you like? I hate going on Memorial Day, Labor Day, 4th of July. Like, I'm against it. Going down on the big holidays.
I go.
We're there from April to November.
Oh yeah.
Same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've spent probably
I can only get so much. I've been spent so much time, I think, down the shore over my lifetime.
Right,
That I need a week or two tops. And
No, I just don't know anything else. We just go.
yeah.
I've spent an average of like a day and a half since I got back from Vegas on the beach per week.
It's amazing.
I can see
Yeah,
your
well,
tan.
because you're at
Beautiful.
Charlie's all the time, and you make me
Charlie's
seethe with
fucking
jealousy. It's
rules.
bullshit. You never bring me BBTs.
Yeah, because I don't trust them on the way home.
What are
They
big-
travel well.
big-
No,
big
I
titties?
will.
Oh,
I will trust myself.
Yeah,
What
what
is a
are they?
BBT? Big
They're-
bad titties?
it's a
Big black
hot
tits.
chicken finger.
Yeah.
It's a chicken finger. It's delicious.
So it's a chicken finger.
It's a chicken finger. It's delicious.
I feel like I'm the only one here.
That's why I do it.
It's like nobody else hears what he says. It's just me. Like I'm like, am I slowly losing my mind? Imagine he's saying this.
I do this now every week.
What did he say? He was gonna grab someone with a pussy last week or something?
No.
Yeah,
we-
something like that.
We did fucking. We were talking about Hunger Games porn, and it's like fucking made the odds be ever in your favor. Or I was like, I volunteer as tribute to fuck this pussy or something like that, and I was like, oh, my pancreas thinks this is the greatest. It was like delayed or something like that. Fucking
Oh, yeah.
District 12.
Go to the land. Yeah.
Yeah.
District 12
Damn.
with my pussy.
Yeah.
Do I
Jack.
like to go to the shore on Memorial Labor Day? No, not really. The only thing I can't stand, the one thing I hate the most, is all the people who literally just like write a fucking Facebook status like "Peace out, Delco," and then they go to Clifton with Sands.
Yeah, pretty
With
much.
Delco people to do
All right, well, that's
Delco
my next
shit.
question.
Yeah.
Where are you going?
Dennisville Township. I'm not even making it to an
Dennisville
island.
Township.
Oh, yeah?
Not this year. Nope.
What do you guys
Halfway
like?
there.
What's your normal stomping grounds down the shore?
Avalon, Ocean City.
Hold on.
The prison.
Uh-huh.
Let's see.
Some
My family had a
highfalutin
place.
Delco over
Oh,
here.
yeah.
My
I'm
dad's
surprised they
parents
let
had a
out
place
Delco in Avalon.
They
Yeah,
don't know
right?
I'm there.
Yeah.
I go through Avalon. They're like, hey,
I feel like they have
listen,
like
sir,
dogs that they walk down the street with. Go, we smell poor. Get her out.
Yeah.
Well, we're right by Sea Isle, so I just, you know,
Oh, okay.
They-
See,
Oh,
They
so
know
it's
us
just
there.
the top end. Okay.
they know us there.
It's like the Camden of Sea Isle. Like it's still
Yeah,
technically like
you can
East
see it
Philly.
from Sea Isle, so it, yeah.
Let's see. My grandparents had a place in the villas growing up, and my mom's
was
side
dope.
had a hotel in North Wildwood. So like that end.
A
just-
hotel?
Yeah.
Which they
It's called
owned?
the Bayberry. They sold it mid-90s maybe.
No kidding.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Fucking useless whores.
Is it still there?
Nah, it's condos now. I didn't get any money out of it, so they can go fuck themselves.
That sucks.
Holbrook.
Stay there.
If I go, it's usually Sea Isle. My friend's got a house down in Sea Isle. Like I'm not. I'm
I'll
not
be
a
in
short
Seattle this
person.
weekend though, with my favorite
You
homosexuals.
like going to the beach?
That's whatever. It's the party's a party. And do that up here. You know what? If I actually had to say, I go to AC a lot.
Delco Live Beach House where we have cameras running 24/7.
Yeah.
Sounds awful.
Yeah, I agree. Gary.
Sounds like a terrible
Me
idea.
and
Let's
Holbrook,
do it.
We're gonna get drunk and put each other's dicks in each other's belly buttons. It's gonna be fucking lit.
We call it the outlet.
Yeah, some sort of weird super hetero 69.
Where do you go,
Super
Spaz?
hetero.
Yeah.
Super hetero.
It's not docking. It's
Wowin'.
charging.
See, that's my thing is I did not know any other place but Wildwood existed.
Now,
until
do you
I-
guys go to Wildwood or do you guys go to the Crest where all the Dagos are or North
different.
Wildwood?
I'll give you my rundown. My grandmother, who lived in South Philly for I'm sorry, my great grandmother lived in South Philly forever.
Just say the Crest.
No, hold on.
We're all listening. We know it's
Just say the Crest.
No, because it wasn't the correct. She would rent houses. Like, she rent houses since I could remember, and so it has to be at least 40 years or more. And she rented the same house year after year after year up until whatever somebody sells a house or something. So we were in North Wildwood for most of my youth.
That's my
until about, I would say, close to 19, 20 years old. Then that place sold, and they ripped it down and built another bunch of houses on it. And she then moved to a place in the Crest because the guy would let her go in there in April and stay till like November, kind of like you were saying, for the same price and everything. And she would be down there. I mean, but every year she would rent the same house. So like at one point, I'm like, why didn't you just buy one? Like at this point, like why didn't you just buy the house? You would have had 10 over by now, the way she bought them. But like now, I'm telling you, that old lady, man, she was crazy. I loved her to death. She would, I swear to God, she had a card shop, like a gift card shop. On Ellsworth in South Philly for ever and a half. Her husband left her when her kids were very young.
Was it like gift cards or like
no, like right. It was right across from yes.
Oh,
it was a gift shop. A gift shop.
Your first communion, Anthony. Congratulations.
But she, I swear to God, had a shore house every year. She had worked her own job, did that. It had kids. She put two or three of her kids through college. Yet had a shore house every year that I can remember. Different days. Yeah, I was gonna say like you couldn't do that. I couldn't even think about doing
I wonder
that.
if a lot of people lost their houses.
No.
That's
No, because the fucking thing was, even last year, we called the first week of the pandemic, and they're like, hey, listen, we're not doing any new rentals. However, we do have some available. Like last year, it was like the cheapest thing I could find in North Wildwood for the summer was $38,000. This year, 38,000 from Memorial Day to Labor Day, and then this year I called in January, and the lady's like, "Listen, hon, I'm not trying to be
John,
rude,
my
but you
grandmother
can't
was not a
afford
Bavarian
whatever
whore."
we have left." And I was like, well, "Fuck you, bitch! What do you mean?" She's like, "Yeah, $58,000." From April 1st to October 1st.
You could've
nobody
bought a
went
house.
anywhere.
Yeah, I was-
so
Yeah,
they all
it's-
want it
it's
this year.
down-
You know how much
down
heroin I
payment.
could have bought with that? Had a way better time.
Dude, I actually rented a place not too long ago that was on the bay, but like was literally on the bay.
Yeah.
Like a slot for a boat behind you and everything.
Slip.
A slot.
Slit, whatever. Slit, slot. Whatever I can put my dick in. I can put my dinghy in.
Smells fishy. It's a slot now.
But no, I mean, I've seen people rent those houses for like $1,200 for the week.
Well,
It's actually not bad.
The
That's
ones
not
that are
bad at all.
falling
I
into the
mean-
bay. Sure, who cares? Maybe it's damp.
No, there's like brand new houses too.
That's
They're
what it
beautiful.
Does it smell in the morning? Low tide?
Yo, if I could fucking have this, you know, when you're driving down 47 going the back way, the fucking smell of all those marshes. If I could have that bottled up, oh my god,
Yeah.
would
I
fucking
like
sit there
saving
and
the
just
crest
beat
just
off
because
constantly.
I
It
didn't
does
want
give you a
you
good
hit the-
memory. It's a
Yeah.
bad smell with a good memory.
Yeah.
Well, it's because you knew you were there.
Yeah.
As soon as you
Is
get off
that
of
I'm
55,
here-
as soon as you get
Yeah.
off 55 on the
It's a
47.
welcoming funk.
Like
That
when
smell
I
of
was
dick
younger,
suck it.
thank God as we got older, we
the
moved to the crest because
greenheads are like
if you
fucking
the
flying
flies,
mice.
dude,
The
Oh,
greenheads.
God.
they bite like a dog, man. They hurt.
Brutal.
Dude, we had a place in the villas, and the villas, the next town over was the fucking
Dead horseshoe crab territory?
no, that too, but fucking the town over was like where they did all their testing and research for mosquitoes in the world. Like it was like the world headquarters for fucking mosquito repellent and shit. And we used to have to, if we got out, we parked the car, we'd have to run from the house, from the car to the house, and you'd still get 25 fucking 30 bites. You could hear the mosquitoes.
Yeah.
They were so fucking mad.
You could like you felt like you got like a mosquito bite around here. You wouldn't even know it until like you got like the next day like oh Christ I got eaten
They were
alive.
bending me over and fucking me as a kid.
Yeah,
Awful.
exactly.
Yeah.
They're sticking little arms up my asshole the whole time.
It stole my credit card information one
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
Lucky
Then they
Took the
laughed
car
when I
out of
tried
the nail.
it. Yeah, they stole his car from in front of the nail.
Yeah.
I love your hair right now, Holbrook.
Nah, it's doing its own thing.
It's good.
Yeah,
It's kind of like
From
normal.
Lansdowne, it's doing its own thing. Don't judge it.
yeah.
Good.
I'm not going to assume it's gender.
It just asked me if I wanted to
It
Chick-fil-A.
actually,
though.
Lance asked you if you could turn your hair down. It's keeping you up at night.
It's blowing shit all over.
Yeah.
Speaking of things that
There's
keep-
shit all over the
Shit
place because your hair, Holbrook.
I can't wait to plow some.
I forgot to fucking tell you. I had no idea I followed your brother on Twitter,
Which one?
Damien.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I had no idea, and I was like, oh, this dude looks like weird, skinny Holbrook.
Yeah.
And then he's not as thin as I thought he was going to be, and I was like, oh, wait, this is Holbrook.
Yeah.
He's just like
That's,
older and super gay.
Oh, he's very gay.
He's so delightful looking.
Yeah.
We'd have probably such a great or awful time. He would either be like, oh, dude, this fat kid's funny.
He's
tough,
the
but
inspiration of gay Damien and Mean Girls.
Too gay to
Yeah.
function.
Yeah.
I'm too gay to function.
Yeah, I didn't realize until I was the idiot when I got the same beard and glasses as him, and I was like, we look exactly the fucking same.
You should go out and try to pull some fucking pussy.
Are you
with those fucking
serious
looks.
with that?
Yeah,
Because he's around Tina Phase 8 or no?
yeah, they were like best friends.
I never knew
Oh, that was real.
Well,
real
she
life.
babysat you, right?
Yeah,
Well, in
Touch
her
your
movie,
wiener?
she has fucking,
possibly.
She's got characters named Holbrook. Either there's other characters or her name is Holbrook.
Oh yeah,
You
she's
know?
the name Holbrook a lot.
And baby mama. Her name's
Baby
Kate
mama, her
Holbrook.
last name's Holbrook.
And the one with Mark,
think-
what's his name? Mark
Wahlberg?
Funch. Yeah, Mark Wahlberg's name. His first name is Holbrook, and another one.
No kidding.
Do you think her and your brother fucked? Like her trying to convert him, and him like, yeah, listen,
She
like,
sent her to gay
Like a
camp.
pray away the gay.
yeah, got her like, hey, listen, like, either like, we'll just see if you like it, and he's like, well, Greek women are kind of close to gay guys. It's fucking, I mean, it's all pink. Let's fucking figure this out.
Oh my god. I don't know. I wonder what they did.
That'd be so awesome. What if he was like, yeah,
Too high for this
that's-
shit right now.
Would you fuck me?
I'd fuck me.
I saw a girl in Wawa that looked like me the other day, and I was fucking threw up.
I don't know if I
What
saw
a
a girl.
poor piece of shit.
I don't know if I saw a girl look like me, I would probably bang her.
Like she didn't have, like she, yeah, but you're like okay looking. I look like fucking mashed potatoes
Thank
wrapped
you.
in wet newspaper.
That's the nicest thing anybody's ever said to me. By the way, true facts. That I'm okay.
What did I call?
Baby.
What did I call PJ Dolan the
You
other
look
day?
okay tonight.
He's like a really sexy melted candle. Because he interrupted the two birds one cup or whatever thing, wearing a
Didn't he jack
smoking
him off?
robe and
2 balls, 1
shirtless.
shaft.
Yeah.
Real quick, is Randy still here?
Oh, he's here.
Yeah, pull up a chair here, Randy, and share a mic with somebody.
Here, you sit here. Sit here, guys.
I want you at the table. I wanted you at the table. Go sit next to Carrie then. So Randy's been like hanging out with us all night. I feel like, but Randy, you just had something cool happen. Didn't you?
Tell us more.
Oh, yeah, like a giant ribbon cutting.
Yeah,
Scissors and
more.
everything.
scissoring. So now you got me.
Couldn't run with
right.
the scissors, though.
Yeah.
Could lose an eye.
So tell us what happened.
So I opened a new office in Westchester, inside
Ooh.
CrossFit Westchester, right by where I went to college and played lacrosse. And it's pretty cool. It's the Results Bodywork Institute to help people get better.
That's
Aches,
awesome.
pains, sprains, strains.
So now, do you have 2 offices? Or is that just now your main office?
That's my office.
That's your
I
main
didn't, I didn't have an office for over a year.
Okay.
I did it was like a nomad.
It was a good year to not have an office.
Yeah, you actually picked the best year not to have any
I
rent.
did some
Trust
mobile
me.
work and did a lot of work like outside and like public parks and
I was
stuff.
gonna say, how did that work? Did you make the best of it, or did you actually do well considering the pandemic?
I did well considering it was fun to be adaptable. So now I still can do mobile work, but in my office has all the cool stuff.
Okay. Well, congratulations. When I saw it, I wanted to bring you up here to say something. So,
thank
so
you.
you're
I
in
appreciate
Westchester, but you still do mobile. So people from Delco, tell them how they can find you.
Resultsbodywork.com is my website, or at Resultsbodywork on any social media platform.
Okay. So that's the best way. So for those who are newer to the show, Randy's always been a big supporter of the show, so thank you. And B has volunteered every Delco day,
yeah.
at least in the last few
Yeah.
I can remember at Marty
Yeah.
McGee's. And I'm not saying just some people volunteer, okay? They might bring something or make a phone call.
He's always there before
set
I
up
get
a
there.
table.
Yeah.
This dude's building tables.
Yeah.
He was helping us keep the riffraff down to a minimum.
He put the fucking tent together at 3,
Yes.
which none of us were.
I mean,
there
you were
for.
there for 48 straight hours almost. It was close to it.
It was fun though.
Yeah, no, it was an absolute
Hero
fun, but-
Delco needed.
Yeah, you were. I just wanted number 1, thank you for that. But number 2, that's really awesome seeing that, because it is kind of when we said we're coming into precedented times, and people are really starting to kind of come out of the dungeon they've been sitting in, because either their businesses were suffering and they either survived or had a changed pace. But I'm glad to see that you were able to, continue, because
Weather the storm.
You weathered the storm.
He's saying that he's stronger than the storm.
God, please don't ever do that again.
We're like fucking fat Hall and Oates right now. That beautiful
Aren't
harmony.
they fat again?
I thought they were all dead except for fucking
Fat
Mom.
All
boys.
implodes.
Yeah.
Oh, bloats.
One of the fat boys is still alive.
That's what I said. I thought one of them were.
Heavy D fucking is heavy dead.
So one of the
Yeah, that's
one of
what
the
D
fat
stands for.
boys should get together with the guy that's still around from Milli Vanilli and the other guy from Crisscross. They can make
And
a
they should
trio.
all fuck. We should pay for it on Triller. Next
Triller?
Jake Paul fight.
I have $5.
Somebody Googled your brother.
Oh,
Chris Hoops
okay.
says, just Googled Holbrook's bro. They've got equal 6 shoes to fill. I don't know
Yeah, that's true.
What's that mean?
6 shoes.
Yeah.
We're both fucking.
Equal
He
size
writes like
shoes.
me.
Oh, equal side. Maybe that's what it is.
Oh,
Okay. Okay.
he's a degenerate like I am.
I
He quit drinking.
You're your brother?
Yeah, so now I got to pick it up.
Wow.
You're doing it for both of us now. All right, guys.
I'm not gonna let Dad down.
Yeah.
Wait, before we go, so have you heard from Yael, the Jewish child you adopted?
Not since like the world started.
Yeah.
The war started. Anyone doesn't know, I adopted a Jewish chick. You know
How old is said Jewish chick, by the way?
I don't know,
38.
like teenage years.
I was not going to say, I didn't know like how old. Like usually you think of like the little kids on the for 13 cents a day.
That's
you give
exactly
them
what it was.
The
but
same rice every day over and over
when I
again.
did it, they were hinted that you'd be like sponsoring like essentially Holocaust survivors, their first generation out of Holocaust.
So they're
survivors.
older people.
So it's just like they probably fucking have no assistance and all this shit
Fair
like,
enough.
over there. So I'm like, yeah, I'll fucking put money in. And they're like, cool, here's the person. I'm like, cool. And they take the money every month. And every so often you get a card and all that shit. Like basically like the starving African kids like promise on the commercial. And I'm like, oh yeah, she's like 13 and like lives in the West Bank. And I'm like, so you're like gonna notify me if I don't have to pay at a certain point if something happens? But yeah.
No, you would be paying for that.
No, they give you a new one.
Yeah, you gotta pay. You got a Palestinian one.
Transferable.
Hi, I need a new
Whoever wins.
I need a new Jew.
You guys gotta hear them J's rolling around. Spare Jew, please.
No, they assigned one.
All right, I'm closing out the show on this
Not gonna
one.
lie, pretty intoxicated when I fucking did it. But I still did it.
How much was it?
She needs to get here from Israel.
All right, guys. Big old thank you to our sponsors tonight, of course. Check out Vegas Vape at VegasVapes.com. They got the online store, but you can also hit them at their local stores in Bryn Mawr, Folsom, Trapp, Upper Darby. Also on all social media, including Facebook, Google, Snapchat, and Instagram.
Do it right, Al.
Nope, I'm not giving you the satisfaction.
Trying to get some snap.
No one would adopt you.
Yeah. Check out Kenwood Beer, the most Delco beer, and I'm right in Philadelphia, kenwoodbeer.com. Click on the old Kenny tracker. It is the better light beer. And don't forget to go over to Dolan's 24 East Sellers Avenue, Ridley Park. Tell PJ Delco Live sent you, and don't forget to get yourself a little Fat Cow Jerky. Utterly perfect jerky. Go to fatcowjerky.com or follow on Facebook and Instagram. Message them right there. Get your jerky right when you want it, how you want it, and which way you want it, what orifice you want to
Go
stick it in.
work for your jerk.
They will work for your jerk. But also thanks to all our sponsors who are making Delco Day possible. Mchugh Roofing.
Read them all out. Chug this beer.
Peterson Insurance. Hold on. We got You Positive Yogis. PhillySportsTrips.com. Wolf Superior Sandwiches. And Cricket Comedy. And yes, big old welcome back to Carrie.
Yeah, care.
Guys, Delco Day 6 is coming. It will be at Marty McGee's. It will be awesome, and it will be open.
And it will be Delco.
All right, guys, we will see you in a couple weeks.
We're all taking Cialis down.
It's so